worried about climate change.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you folks doing? Welcome here and welcome back to another episode of Monday Night Raw. It's so great to see you guys. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you got up to some no good, if you will. I don't know why I'm wishing you got up to no good. That's a little weird. Anyways, guys, great to see you. Hopefully you had a great Monday as well. Hopefully your day has been fantastic. And we're ready to go with some Monday Night Raw tonight, guys. Great to see everybody up in here. We've got a interesting show here tonight. Lots of stuff planned for it. Quite a bit of stuff, actually, planned for Monday Night Raw here tonight. So here is your official preview as we are loading in the show. So tonight, everybody, we are set to get Jey Uso going one-on-one with Damian Priest. That's going to happen here tonight. We are also going to get Becky Lynch going one-on-one against Indi Hartwell this evening. We have Drew McIntyre battling Sami Zayn in a one-on-one match as well. We also have Logan Paul returning to Monday Night Raw. We have Judgment Day, Revel once again as becoming the new Undisputed Tag Team Champion. So that's going down. We have the New Day taking on Alpha Academy. And then I believe over here on Twitter, my stream is not working. My WWE stream is not working. Over here on Twitter, WWE, there we go. Now it's kicking in. WWE announced that there is also going to be,
they are indeed the utmost perfect.
What was it? Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind. It was Becky Lynch, Indi Hartwell. I thought they had another one. Doesn't matter. Anyways, boys, that is the show for tonight. It looks like it's going to be a good one. I hope you're pumped up. I hope you're ready to go. If you are, give me a hell yeah. And let's get into this thing, everybody, because it is time for your Conman Certified roll call. So who do we got in here today? We got J Money Jeff. We got Trey Lucato. Crazy Mike, how you doing? We got Cowboy 420 up in here. Thank you very much, my man. How you doing, buddy? We got Cubs fan Primitive Lifeways. Aaron is here. Levi Game World's Jawbreaker in the chat. Black Santa, Amity, JP Pumas. We got James Batista, Imposter, Gavin Mangus, Cowboy. Great to see ya. Beast Gamer, AB, Chipotle Buster, Carlos Romero, Retro Demand, Mr. Tournicane, Ev Dog, Jason, Atlantis Corey. How you guys doing? We got Ligma Balls. Ahmed, how you doing, buddy? We got Travis D. Best. Stevie is up in here as well. Imposter is in the chat. We got I Am Him, James Bautista, Zendaya, Turquoise Hawk. Great to see you. Justin Alvarez, Adrian Castro. So many great people in here today. Kiki, do you love me? How are you, my friend? We got Danny Moore up in here. Joseph Dion as well. Pearson Clifford is in the chat. We got Dexy Corpse. We got Hooked in here. JP Pumas, welcome to the stream. Roman Reigns is even in here. Holy, we got Keegan saying it's his friend's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your friend, my friend. We got Anonymous in the chat as well. OG is in here. Welcome, OG. Kenny Smith, Jonathan Farthing, April Zayas. So many great people. Great to see you guys tonight. I hope you're excited. If you are, give me a hell yeah. And if you were looking for me over on TikTok, I'm not live. My damn computer was giving me issues again. So we're not live on TikTok here tonight, but we are live on YouTube and Twitch. I am going to try to get the TikTok stream ready to go. My computer's just restarting over here, so hopefully I can have that up in the next 25 minutes or so. And then, yeah, we're ready to go, everybody. So let's get into the show. Yeah. Fuck. You better learn the lyrics to Other Side, man. You know what, guys? You have some tomatoes in your emoji container. That's what we're going to call it. So take those tomatoes out of your emoji container and throw it at the Judgment Day. Even though it is a banger of a song. Oh my god, it literally just says tomato, 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 tomato in the chat. Some of them shows the tomato emoji, others is just literally tomato, 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 tomato. There you go. Yeah, lots of tomatoes, boys. All the tomatoes. Ewok Gamer, how you doing, buddy?
The undisputed tag team champions.
Monday Night Raw is the realm of the Judgment Day.
The other side.
Their stranglehold on this brand grew further.
Won't you reach the other side?
WWE.
I mean, I will admit, guys, it is a banger, eh? It is a banger of a theme song, but let's talk about this, okay, guys? We have new tag team champions once again. The Judgment Day is back on top. What do you think about Judgment Day as the tag team champions? Let's hear those thoughts in the chat right now at the start of Monday Night Raw. You guys know my thoughts. I loved Jey and Cody as tag team champs. I wanted to see them have a good, solid run with it. They didn't get that solid run. Instead, we had Jey Uso screwing them over. And that's a tough pill to swallow. It is. Like, I'm still a little upset about it. I'm not pissed, but I'm a little upset about it. I'm upset. And we're going to hear from them, but maybe DIY versus Judgment Day?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Here they are.
Monday Night Raw.
The new tag team champions, everybody. What's your thoughts on them, though? Let's hear it in the comments.
I'm feeling good tonight.
I don't love it.
Feeling so
Don't love
good,
it.
Damian. I'm gonna do something special.
Special,
Can I
eh?
do it?
You gonna give
Can I
back
do
the
it?
tag titles?
Go ahead.
Dad.
All rise for the Judgment Day.
And all rise for the new and two-time undisputed tag team champions of the world.
I'm working on trying to become
Not
live on
bad,
TikTok.
no, not
My
bad.
computer's
Thank
just giving me
you.
some issues.
You know, before everybody
Hopefully be live in the next half
starts
hour.
assuming, like, where's the rest of the Judgment Day? Well, the crew is in our clubhouse.
Okay.
Handling Judgment Day business because we have a hell of a night
What does that even
planned for
mean?
you guys tonight.
Huge night.
But we still had to come out here and celebrate because we're back to dripping gold. We're back to being on top. And the Judgment Day is back to running all.
Okay. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Okay. We got Codester coming down. So, are we getting a rematch maybe tonight? Could we see a tag title rematch tonight? Could it be building to Saudi Arabia's pay-per-view, Crown Jewel? What do you guys think? What do you think with Cody here, everyone? But everyone who's watching along with the live stream, you guys know exactly what we do. Everybody's gonna type whoa at the same damn time. Let's show how quick this chat's gonna pop off. Here we go. There we go, everybody. Show everybody on TikTok. Show how quick it's gonna go. Look, there we go. There's the woes. There's the woes. Everybody should be in our live stream right now. Join us on YouTube. Join us on Twitch, everybody. It is a fun-ass time. Let's go. All right, so Cody Rhodes here to confront the Judgment Day after they took their tag team titles just 1 week ago. I was feeling it, man. I was feeling it, sir. I really was, but we can't have nice things, apparently. All right, chat, let's do it one more time. Oh, it's so loud. I love it, man. All right, here's Cody in the next promo, or next TikTok. Here we go, Codester confronting the Judgment Day. They took his tag titles, and the crowd is behind Cody.
How does that feel, guys? To get interrupted?
It's not great, is it?
If I may, I do have some choice words for the leader of the Judgment Day.
Leader? That's my reaction,
but I
too.
can see Rhea Ripley is not out here. Oh, I know, right? Yeah.
It's a
I know
sore
what
spot.
you're gonna say. There is no leader in the Judgment Day, but it can't just be little Dom. I would say that Rhea is your mommy too.
Oh.
Hey,
All right, Goatster.
hear me out. Face it, right? She's pulling all the strings. She's calling all the shots. She is cutting all the deals, including one with the bloodline. But if I may, I'd like to speak specifically to you, Damian Priest.
Oh. Okay.
I believe last week you were the one who went ahead and gave me a low blow. Let me make it clear, if you thought that was the final shot in this fight,
Nice.
you are wrong.
Nice. Okay, so Cody does want the titles back. Yeet.
It's kind of convenient that you forgot to mention that I put you through that table, too.
Oh, yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah, I'm glad you came out
Alright,
here and
Finn.
found me, though. Because honestly, at some point, I would have just came and found you. I'm glad you mentioned the bloodline. There's a lot of talk about this story of yours. Like, I don't even know what it is. Is it... There's people that are involved in your story that sent Jey Uso here last week, and how did that work out for you? There's people involved in your story standing in this ring right now.
Yep. They're wanting him
At this
already.
point, your story, it's gotta be that you fail.
Okay. Thoughts?
I don't
Thoughts? Has
know.
Cody
Why don't
failed
we,
yet?
Why don't we put that theory?
Because you know what?
Why
He
don't we
brings
put
up
that
kind of a
theory
good
to the
point.
test right now.
Cody
wants to fight,
are we
too.
gonna pretend like you don't know that I have a match tonight with Jey? But I do like this. I like this idea. We do have a big event coming up.
Oh.
So maybe it's Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest at Crown Jewel.
Well, that's different. I mean, not really, but it is at the same time. A singles match?
I accept.
Wow, that didn't take long. All right, Crown Jewel, Damian versus Cody.
But
Sure.
what do we do now?
Oh.
You're standing there, I'm right here. Why don't we give everybody a preview of Crown Jewel right now?
I like that idea.
Okay. Oh,
Well, of course Priest does, because it's Priest and Balor in
Of
the
course,
ring.
of
Cody's
course.
cornered
Of
with
course
Rhea
it
and
is.
Dominik making their way out here as well.
come on, main event. Main event. Where are you at, dude? There you are. Get him. All right, man. And the fight is on. That was a good start. So very interesting question being brought up here. Did Cody Rhodes fail? Did Cody fail in his story? Has his story been all about failure? You know, he certainly needs to figure out what his story is because, yeah, you know, he has come up short. He has. Oh, JD McDonough.
Clipping Rhodes' leg from behind. A chop block
Okay,
from behind.
all right.
And now Priest driving Rhodes' leg first.
What's everybody's
into
thoughts
the
on
steel
JD
steps.
McDonough as well? Do you think that he's been doing a great job? I think that this slow introduction to JD has been great. Him trying to win over the Judgment Day has been pretty entertaining, especially considering Priest doesn't really like him. Okay, Jey.
And now McDonough putting a steel chair up in a steel
Anybody?
chair around the
Can
left
anybody
leg of
save him?
Rhodes.
Oh my
That was
God.
attacked earlier on.
Oh, crap. Yo.
Cody.
Cody's in a bad spot.
Cody Rhodes, they're going to try to break his leg.
Oh, no!
Officials out here led by General Manager Adam Pearce, but a bit too late.
Oh, damn, boys. Injury angle.
Cody Rhodes may have suffered a severe injury at the hands of Priest, McDonough in a steel chair.
Did they just shatter Cody's ankle?
Get him out of here, Adam. Cody is writhing.
Wow, man. That's certainly a message from Damian Priest. So, okay, well, match is official, I believe. Cody versus Damian at Crown Jewel. I'm surprised it isn't the tag team title rematch. I'm honestly really surprised it isn't, but Cody's in bad shape, man. Wow. All right, and that is the opening here to Monday Night Raw, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm going to try to get my TikTok live stream up and running. Yeah, man, that was a wild start. Here, let's get the donos rolling as well here, boys. Thank you very much. We have a couple donos rolling in.
I am no longer feeling UCEY yeet. I'm sad. Also, does Finn have new tattoos?
I think he's got a new one, doesn't he, guys? I think he does. But welcome, everybody. If you haven't done so, make sure you smack that like button right here, right now. Boom. Boom. And also, just so you guys know, I'm not going to be like texting on my phone or anything, but I officially have to upload to TikTok from my phone, or at least I think I have to, in order for me to get the views that I am after these days. So if you have any issues, you know, with me looking down at my phone, tough. That's just what I got to do. All right, it's just what we got to do. Okay, can I skip this shit? All right. You think you felt him, sir? Okay, you felt him, eh? Were you guys feeling Cody and Jey as tag team champs, though? Let's honestly hear it. Were you guys feeling him? If you were feeling him, give me a yeet. Yo, let's go, LSU Tiger. Very much appreciated for the 15 months right there. Yeet. Do I seriously have to...
When do you think Judgment Day will split up, and who will be the one to split them up?
Good question, man. I think they're gonna combust from within. You know, I think there's gonna be like some issues with either Damian Priest or Finn Balor, and one of them is gonna split away from the group, and then it's just gonna fall like apart at the seams. I don't think anybody is going to cause the downfall necessarily of the Judgment Day. I think the egos of the Judgment Day is going to cause the downfall of the Judgment Day. You know, we saw it kind of be planted right there, the seeds, if you will, that, you know, some people believe Rhea Ripley's the leader, even though they say we don't have a leader of the Judgment Day. You know, I think that's going to weigh heavy on them. I don't think Damian Priest and Finn Balor are going to like being referred to as, you know, second tier, if you will, or being followers. They all believe that they're the leaders, but there is one true leader, and that's Rhea Ripley, right? Like, I think everybody can see that Rhea Ripley is the leader of the Judgment Day. But the other two, Dominik believes that he's not a leader. Dominik knows he's not a leader, all right? Dominik knows where his place is in the Judgment Day. It's by mommy's side. But the other two believe that, you know, they are... Well, they believe they're top shit. They really do. And I don't know how long that's going to fly. I really don't. Now, I'm just trying to get this TikTok live stream set up here. But everybody, if you enjoyed the opening to Monday Night Raw, give me a thumbs up in the chat. That was a decent start here. That was decent for sure. At first, I thought they were making Damian Priest the new leader. Well, that might still be the goal. I don't know if that's the end goal. I also wonder if, you know, they're going to have JD officially join the Judgment Day, I wonder if they're going to have JD replace like Finn Balor, and then Finn Balor be the babyface fighting against the Judgment Day. I wonder if Damian Priest turns baby, if it's JD McDonough, Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley, and Dominik Mysterio. I wonder if they add more people to it and exile other members. Like, there's a lot of questions that I have with the Judgment Day, and I think there's a lot of directions that they can move in, which is exciting. You know, it's very exciting for a faction like that to have all the different directions to move in, especially, you know, like a group who is as over as the Judgment Day is. They need to do something with JD McDonough. Agreed. It looks like they're slowly introducing him some more, though, which is good. It's what you like to see.
Within the Judgment Day.
Hey, let's go to the training.
No, not bad. It was
Oh, yeet. He's feeling it, sir.
Come on, go to the training. Let's go. Come on, I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, you got you. Go to the training. Seriously.
Not good, man. Cody's really injured.
Watch out. Who's away? Come on.
Wow.
Cody Rhodes, fingers crossed, hoping for the best.
Well, Cody, and now we know it's official. A week from Saturday at Crown Jewel, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
There you have it.
Cody Rhodes will go one-on-one versus Damian Priest. Wonder what condition Rhodes is going to be in for that matchup. But Priest will be in action a little bit later on tonight.
Jeez, man. Yeah, Cody not looking too good. Cody's ankle essentially shattered at the hands of Damian Priest. If you missed it in the previous TikTok, go take a look at it. But he just smacked the steel chair right across his ankle. It looked really rough. But yeah, Cody's struggling. I guess that's going to be the story going into Crown Jewel, right? That's the story going into it. But what do you guys think? Can Cody Rhodes overcome this injury? Is Cody Rhodes going to be able to defeat Damian Priest with it? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Can he overcome it, chat? Can he overcome it?
And with his buddy Kevin Owens being traded to SmackDown, Sami Zayn says it's time to prove he belongs.
Yes, you say yes, he can overcome it.
Sami Zayn against the #1 contender for the world title, Drew McIntyre.
And then we got Sami versus Drew tonight. Let's go, boys. Sami versus Drew.
Academy set for action, including their newest recruit, an apprentice per se, Akira.
Hey, Tozawa! Tozawa! Let's go! Oh, thank you! Let's go, boys. Tozawa's part of, well, I mean, an honorary member from the looks of it.
Making their way to the ring, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day.
Big tag team matchup, an important one here tonight on Monday Night Raw, live from Dallas.
He's a part of the Alpha Academy is what I was trying to say. I know I just blanked out on the words right there, but yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Don't miss the new movie in theaters and on Peacock.
Let's go, everyone. Yo, Jake, good to see you, buddy.
Please. Trying to make a point. Man, this is a huge deal that's going down right before our very eyes here.
I just got freaking called an asshole. Yo, Twitch, chill. Chill.
And
Please. Trying to make a point. Man, this is a huge deal that's going down right before our very eyes here.
I thought it was too good to be true. You saying something nice about me.
I don't like you, whoever you are.
In this tag team matchup, again, the Judgment Day, the new undisputed tag team champions, saw what they were capable of earlier tonight.
If you want to give me more money, though, to call me an asshole, I'm okay with that. Just letting you know. More money, please.
Former tag champions in WWE looking to get to the top of the ladder. What a competitive individual Chad Gable has been in recent weeks.
And Maxine looking on. She was offering some advice to Akira Tozawa moments ago. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston along with Big E.
Sorry, everybody. Just trying to get this TikTok stream set up.
12 times here in WWE.
I'll be right back to commentating in just a minute.
In fact, one of their reigns lasted 483 days.
Yeah, that's second place now, though, isn't it?
It is to the Usos. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods now with a double team on Chad Gable. Kingston and Woods with the right hand. Kofi with a splash. Cover now for the win. Kick out at 2.
Just what a stunning volley of offense that was. That's what you've got to love about the New Day. They've been doing this for years, yet they're still pulling new stuff out of their arsenal.
Kofi Kingston, so cool under pressure.
All right, there we go. We're ready to go on TikTok. Let's get it. Going live now. There we go. TikTok, we got it figured out. We're live. How you doing there, everybody on TikTok? Great to see you. Welcome to the live stream. You guys know what's up. Great to see you. All right, so we have a match going on right here, right now, everybody. It is Kofi in the ring against Chad Gable, and it is the Alpha Academy versus the New Day. So who do you guys think will win? Who will win? It's either going to be the Alpha Academy, or it is going to be the New Day. Boom, there we go, everyone. Hey, Pokemac, great to see you. Yeah, let's go, everybody. I was able to figure it out on TikTok. We were having issues trying to go live on TikTok, but we are now able to be here. Great to see all of you guys. Great to see all of you. And we go to commercial break. So, WWE has been very impressed with the work of Kofi Kingston and Ivar. If you guys haven't heard, they are very high on what has been going on with the New Day and with the Viking Raiders, and they're really enjoying what's being developed in the tag team division right now. Would you guys agree that the tag team division looks excellent these days? They have done a really solid job building up some of the performers, building up the division as a whole. I think they have done a really nice job with what's going on. And it's becoming more apparent, especially when you add in like a DIY. The Alpha Academy has been great. Obviously, Judgment Day, they had Cody and Jey. They've got, then if you want to look over on SmackDown, they've got Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits.
Hi, Con, just wanted to say I hope you have a great day.
Oh, thank you, K-Slime. Appreciate that. I hope you have a great day too. There's just a lot of good stuff that's going on within the tag team division, and I think they're continuing to build it up. You know, if you take a look at Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, that is a tag team that I think has lots of potential as well. So they're doing a good job, you know. I think they need to continue to add to the depth of the tag teams. So this is where I'm leading this question. If you guys had to pick 2 people who aren't in a tag team right now, who would you like to see be in a tag team? Is there any 2 people that come to mind? I'm very curious. There's Pretty Deadly as well. Yeah. I mean, I definitely didn't name every tag team. There's a lot of tag teams out there. Should Akira Tozawa join the Alpha Academy? Absolutely. Jey and Sami? Okay. Polls on YouTube. Logan Paul and Dom? Okay. All right. Not bad. Jimmy and Solo. Jay and Jimmy. Aw, Finn and JD. All right, so we're just going off that. How about people who aren't affiliated in any way? What do you guys think? People who aren't affiliated. Like, let's say... what's a name, like, that has nothing going on right now? That has actually nothing going on. Like a Ricochet, you know? Who could go with Ricochet? Gosh, who could go with Ricochet? Karrion Kross and Dijak's pretty cool. Bianca and Jade's also pretty neat. Omos and Sheamus, different. Why don't I do polls on Twitch anymore? If one of my mods can. I just got a lot going on at the moment, all right, bud? It's not that I don't do it, it's just I haven't done it. Cedric Alexander, we've seen that. We've seen that already. Yeah, they already tried Ricochet and Cedric Alexander, did they not? Braun Breaker. Love that idea. Ricochet and Dragon Lee. Love that idea. Bronson and Ricochet. That's not a bad idea either. That could work. Apollo Crews and Omos. Different. All right. This was what? This was...
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Otis just crashed and burned.
Averting disaster. New Day versus Alpha Academy. Tag team action here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Kofi Kingston almost turned into a pancake by Otis, but right now the 2 freshest men in the matchup.
Xavier Woods and Chad Gable.
Finn Balor and Ilya Dragunov. Interesting idea. Finn Balor and Ilya Dragunov. Really. Ricochet and Wesley as well. Okay. All right. We're kind of cooking here, boys.
Cody Rhodes might be unhinged and play possum and may help Jey Uso beat Damian Priest in the main event because Cody is about to be unhinged.
Interesting. You think Cody's about to be unhinged? I don't know if we're going to get an unhinged Cody. Do you guys think we're about to get an unhinged Cody? I don't think we are. I think he's going to stay relatively calm, collected, maybe get a little angry. Now Woods has Gable up on his shoulder. Nice move by Woods. That was dope. 2, kick out by Gable. Big kick out.
Xavier Woods really stepping his game up lately too. Competition is fierce in the tag division.
Gable slow to get to his feet.
Do you blame him after that?
Of course, the coach.
There's a New Day Rocks chant.
The Alpha Academy went for the honor roll. Gable able to pick Woods out of the air and deliver a German
Shinsuke and Dragon Lee. Okay. Interesting. Nice suplex there from Gable as he goes to work here. Going for a 3rd suplex as well. 2, kick out by Woods. Big kick out by Xavier Woods. We need a dark heel Cody immediately. No, we don't. You know what? Okay, I will say this much. I would be down to see a heel Cody if he doesn't become champion at WrestleMania, okay? I'll just be honest there. I think Cody Rhodes could turn heel if he doesn't finish the story, but I don't think he will. I think they got too big of a baby face, and I'm going to say the same thing that I said about Bobby Lashley back in the day when he was really over. When you have somebody who's as over as Cody Rhodes is, you don't turn him heel just for the sake of turning him heel. You only turn him heel if it makes sense. And it would have to make a lot of sense. There would have to be the next big babyface coming up from behind in order to take that position. Here we go. Otis with the Caterpillar. Big elbow drop as well.
Oh, kick by Woods.
You know it's all about
Do you think Ospreay will sign to WWE?
No, I think Ospreay still wants to do too many indie stuff. Wait, Woods with a reverse? What? Oh my God, one sec. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Yo, what in the world just happened? All right, we're going to rewind the stream right here so you guys can see what just happened from Xavier Woods. Okay, look at this.
And I don't think
look at this man.
Realizes that Gable made the tag wave.
He's gonna shimmy. Looking like a damn washing machine. And then going into the damn worm as well, but an ankle lock. An ankle lock by Chad Gable. Holy hell. That was sick. What a transition right there.
Gable now with the ankle lock, dragging Woods back to the center of the ring.
Woods, you gonna tap out? Bro, he might tap out.
Well, Kofi Kingston got completely flattened earlier.
Oh man, that is in there. Nice roll through though, into the cover. 2, kick out by Gable. Tag has been made.
2-on-1 at this point.
The big cinder block is in there.
Gable sent over the top rope. 330-pound Otis.
Oh, that'll. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it.
Again,
no Kofi though. No Kofi.
Kofi Kingston
now there's Kofi. Back up just in time. Kofi Kingston.
Otis still on his feet.
Slowly.
I really like the New Day, man.
Now down to
I really do. I'd be down for another tag title run with the New Day. I know we've seen it before, but like, why not? Big Trouble in Paradise. Here's the finish. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Hit him with that elbow drop.
Woods.
Game over.
Off the elbow.
And Alphas lose again. Look, I love the New Day. Okay, I just said it just a second ago. But also, Alpha Academy loses again. What's everybody's thoughts on that?
Daybreak picking up the victory
Tozawa.
And a big win in the tag team
what's everybody's thoughts, though, on the Alphas losing as often as they do? Because they do lose pretty often, eh? especially when Gable was that close to becoming champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the NXT Women's Champion, the man,
big time,
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch. Here she is.
Becky, I gotta say, you are the definition of a fighting champion. Not only will you defend this title tomorrow night at NXT, but you'll also defend your championship here tonight against Indi Hartwell. Why put yourself in the position to have to defend your title on back-to-back nights?
Well, the man has come around to Dallas. And when I come around to Dallas, I come here looking for a fight. And Indi never did lose her NXT Women's Championship, but she never got a chance either. And that is what this title is about. This is for the ones who want to show how impressive
That's
they
Xia Li,
are,
isn't
the
it?
ones who have the medal to take on the man. And if I have to defend my title every night of the week, then so be it.
Xia just
Which
staring her
brings me
down.
to tomorrow
Xia
night,
wants the
Halloween
title.
Havoc. And I know Lyra is here tonight trying to poke holes in my game. But I can't look past Indi. Indi, you wanted this opportunity. Well, welcome to the big time.
Intense. Welcome to the big time. Does anybody else feel like that's what should play in the background? You know, what's the name of that song? What is it called? Welcome to the. You know what I mean? What's that song? Like, I don't know. Oh, guys, you're gonna have to help me out. You're gonna have to help me out with that one. Welcome to the big show, or whatever it's called. What is it called? Oh, fuck. Anyways, you guys, I think you know. Is it Sports Center? Is it really? No, it's not the Sports Center thing I'm thinking of, unless that's remixed. Interesting. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Make sure you drop a like. You guys really think it's Sports Center? I don't think that's what I'm picturing in my head. I guess it is the same tune, isn't it? Maybe it's remixed for the song then. Yeah, because it's definitely a different key than what Sports Center is. Here, one sec. I gotta find it. Not that. Not that. We're gonna find this, okay, boys? We're gonna find this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Pump up the G, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it. Y'all ready for this? I like to move it. I like to move it.
All right. Yeah, we got a 50 bomb as well. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That pretty pink bomb. I like to move it. All right, my man. Yeah, the hockey theme. Exactly. You can tell I'm Canadian, eh, dude? You can tell I'm Canadian. Yeah, I grew up on that. It was like our opening to every single like hockey game, pretty much. We'd skate around the ice and pump the jam, pump it up. Oh, man. Thank you so much, though, for the 50 bomb. It's going to roll here in a hot minute. All right, my man. It's going to roll in a hot minute. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you. All right, so we got to get the next TikTok going. Yeah, TNA's back, everybody. What's your reactions to TNA being back? Yo, welcome everybody in the TikTok chat as well. Great to see you guys. What's my Twitch name? Conman167. Same as my actual name. And here we go. Let's roll it, everyone. It is time for your pretty pink bum. Give him a yes chant. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Woo! Thank you very much.
Hey, just passing through waving the friendly hand. Hello, happy Monday. Hope all is well.
Very kind of you. Thank you so much, Jermaine Devers. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, my friend.
And the power of Thor. Now is your time to lead us into the future. All will fear you. All will tremble at the feet of the one true warrior. Ivar.
Wow. They're really building up Ivar as a single star. That's crazy.
350 pounds of bloodthirsty savagery on the warpath. Beware, Raw locker room.
Wow. Okay. What do you guys think about Ivar being built up as a solo star? You like it or not?
Last week on Monday Night Raw confronted the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
Question I have for you is, are you handling
You're interested?
your business?
I think I am too. I think I'm interested as well, man.
If you zoom in the background,
Who is behind Becky? Xia Li.
Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley.
You need to stop worrying about the Judgment Day, worrying about anything in the world except Drew McIntyre and me.
You think it's a good thing? Yeah, I mean, it's never a bad thing to build up people on your roster. Although the bad news is this could mean that Eric is a little bit more injured than we realized.
I am going to beat you, and I promise you it will be the best thing that ever happened to you. You will have no one to blame but yourself.
Apparently he's injured for 6 months. Yikes. One sec here, we gotta watch this together here.
Awesome tag
I gotta
team that I
rewind
wouldn't
it.
seeing dominating the WWE Tag Team division, and I'm happy to see TNA back. Also, I'm happy to see NWA get a TV contract with the CW.
Yeah, man. Same here. Oh, man. Oh, man, we got ourselves a little Sethy Poo action. What you doing here, Seth? What you up to? Looking at... Oh, wow. The World Heavyweight Champions together. Now that's cool.
Well,
That's really neat.
I don't see your crew anywhere, so I know I'm not getting jumped, but if you're looking for your boy Drew Mac, sorry to tell you, I got style and a title, so you're in the wrong place.
Look.
She's just not
This
impressed.
won't take long, all right? I know that the Judgment Day and yourself, there's been a bit of a history there. But it was all built on respect from our end. I mean, we did everything that we could to take that championship off of you, and you held on to it.
What game you
But
playing
now
here,
you're dealing
Rhea?
with Drew, and to be quite honest, we're a little bit concerned. Because at the pace that you've been running at, we think that you need a little bit of insurance. You need the Judgment Day.
What?
You lost faith in your boy, haven't you? You don't think Damian Priest is going to be able to successfully cash this contract in on my title, do you? Ah, that's why you're out there wheeling and dealing. You're making deals with the Bloodline. You're flirting with Drew McIntyre. Now you're coming for the world champ. And look, I get it. I understand what the Judgment Day would want with the World Heavyweight Champion. But let me ask you, what would I want with you? Yuck.
Yuck.
You need me. Because right now, you're just a world champion. But you could be the world champion. And I know that the Judgment Day, we've made our deals with the Bloodline in the past, but alliances could change. And if you decided to join us,
Jeez.
Damian Priest, he could always cash in his championship on someone else, and then we'd all hold the gold. But without us, I don't really know how you're gonna accomplish having a title reign like Roman Reigns. You know, over 1,000 days is a long time, and with the way that your back is, how it's so fragile and broken, the Judgment Day, you could have your back.
This is
We could
hella
make
interesting.
people acknowledge you.
Wow. You know, that's an interesting
Let me
offer.
make this clear. If there's one thing I don't want, it's to be anything like Roman Reigns.
That's a good line for Seth.
That wasn't a no.
That wasn't a
Think about
no. Okay, man. All right, color me intrigued.
Is the night.
You got this.
I'm winning back what I
Let's
never
go,
lost.
Indy.
I know. It's amazing. What do you think my chances are? Pretty
Amazing.
good, huh? I've been watching
Indeed.
it.
Hi, sorry to
Oh,
interrupt you guys. I
and
just wanted
Natty.
to wish you the best for tonight. I'm so
Oh,
excited for
so
you. Like, I want you to
thank
knock
you.
it out of the park. It's
Thank
gonna be
you.
amazing.
How are you doing? I mean, are you looking for a replacement for Tegan still? How is she?
Well, Tegan got hurt at NXT, so she's fine. She's gonna be
What?
back
She got
soon,
hurt
but,
again?
And I'm still trying to weigh out some options for tonight and see
No.
where a few things stand. So, but tonight isn't about
Really?
me. It's about you, Indy. This is about you. This is the biggest match of your professional career. You're gonna make history tonight when you go toe to toe with Becky Lynch, and honestly, take back the title that you never lost, the
Exactly.
NXT Women's Championship.
Exactly.
So I'm excited. Remember what brought you to the dance and knock it out of the park. I'm here
can't
all
believe
night.
Tegan's injured.
If you need any advice, I'm here.
Oh, that's so
Thank
sweet.
you, Natty.
Love you.
We love you.
See?
I know. I've got
Okay,
it.
get
This
ready.
is
You
it.
got
This
it.
is it.
Got
I
it.
know.
Man, that's so upsetting for Tegan. That's incredibly upsetting. She was looking really, really good too in her run. It just seems like every time she gets a push, she gets injured, and it's hard, man. It's hard to watch. Thoughts go out to Tegan Knox. Hopefully she gets better soon.
Confident at the same time, but Wade, this is the woman who stands in her way.
Who will be Natalie's partner, though? That's a good... Or Natalya's partner. Natalie's. Who will be Natalya's partner? I don't know who that will be, but might be someone. Yo, welcome everybody, though. Great to see you on TikTok. Great to see you guys joining us today. I hope you're doing wonderful, everyone. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Whether you're watching on YouTube, TikTok, or Twitch, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you drop your follow, all right? Drop those follows in here if you guys are brand new to the channel. It doesn't matter which platform you're watching on because we're live across 3 of them. And, you know, life couldn't be better as a streamer right now. Twitch has taken away the rule of no longer being allowed to... has re-implemented the rule that they, how can I phrase this? Has removed the rule that they previously implemented prohibiting people from multi-streaming. There we go, I got it. They removed the rule, and so now we're able to be live across multiple platforms, which is great. It is great for us, everybody. I have been wanting to multi-stream again ever since we stopped doing it. And I know this is the right call for us moving forward. Like, look, we got 520 watching here on YouTube. We got 96 watching on TikTok. We got ourselves another 70-something watching on Twitch. It is fantastic to see everybody. So welcome here, everyone. One more time, if you haven't done so, make sure you drop your follow. If you want to catch up on any of the clips from the stream tonight, my TikTok has everything for you guys. So yeah, just make sure if you want to join us, you just go drop a follow over on TikTok and you'll be able to see anything that we post. Pretty dope, pretty dope. But once again, welcome here, everybody. What's been your favorite part of the show? We're 49 minutes in. Already 49 minutes in, which is wild. Wild to say. That is epic rule. Awesome. Yeah, Tamina, baby. Con, one of my crown jewel predictions is Logan wins the U.S. title, and then after he wins the U.S. title, John Cena comes out and challenges Logan Paul for the U.S. title. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, John Cena, Logan Paul for the U.S. title would be really, really dope, especially if Logan Paul beats Cena with the title on the line. Would you guys want to see Logan Paul versus John Cena? Is that something you are interested in? Also, by the way, guys, kind of cool news here. I have officially upgraded my phone, which means I've upgraded my camera, upgraded my microphone, upgraded everything. We have an iPhone now, everybody. The iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let's go. We got it. It came in on Sunday. So, yeah, we now have an actual camera, like an actual phone that's not, you know, an Android. We made the upgrade, boys. We finally took it. We finally made the plunge. It's my first time ever having an iPhone. I've always had either Android or BlackBerry or anything like that. Never had an iPhone until now, so it's my... I finally grew up.
Dallas, Texas, and WWE Universe. We're excited to show you this behind-the-scenes look with the cast of the new movie.
You say Android's where it's at for sure. I was one of those people for a long time, but I needed the upgraded camera and microphone. More so than anything. My content creation was not up to par where it needed to be.
There's Pizzeria.
This movie is basically about a guy who gets a job working at this pizzeria from the 80s that's abandoned, and once inside, madness ensues.
Have you met them yet?
Met who?
Foxy.
What the fuck?
Chica.
It's a Five Nights at Freddy's
from the fan base was
movie?
super high.
No way. Legit?
They've had Jim Henson Studios create these puppets.
And
Jesus.
all the animatronics had such a personality.
There's so much in the movie that speaks to the fan base.
This is a movie that's going to have a lot of jump scares.
A lot of jump scares.
The audiences are in for a ride.
Not a movie for me.
You will be blown away.
It's the ultimate popcorn movie.
Rated PG-13.
Back on Monday Night Raw, there's the NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, I didn't know till now. I literally just saw it.
Live is Lyra Valkyria. She's the #1 contender.
Lyra Valkyria watching onwards too. That's cool for her. That's cool for Lyra. Dope. Dope, dope, dope. Lyra Valkyria staring down Becky Lynch. Well, she's going to have this match. They're going to hype up the match tomorrow night on NXT Halloween Havoc. Are you guys looking forward to Halloween Havoc? Yes or no, Chizat? Impressive.
Oh, Becky will retain, and I don't think Indi and Candice are not on same page on Backstage. What does it mean for Candice and Indi's friendship?
Oh, you don't think they're on the same page, eh? Huh. Why? What makes you say they're not on the same page?
Halloween Havoc and Lyra Valkyria tomorrow night. Trust me, Indi Hartwell has won this championship.
Let's go, Jermaine. Let's go, brother. We're here now. We grew up. It actually looks pretty good. The Friday Five Nights at Freddy's. I almost called it Friday Night Freddy's.
For one fall, and it is for the NXT Women's Championship.
Yo, welcome everybody on Twitch as well. Thanks for the follows.
Introducing the challenger from Melbourne, Australia, Indi Hartwell.
Indi Hartwell.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, she is the NXT Women's Champion, the Man, Becky Lynch.
You heard from Becky earlier tonight. She talked about the opportunity to defend this championship against women from all over the world. She said it's about taking chances, showing how impressive they are. And Indi Hartwell from Melbourne, Australia, has the opportunity to do just that here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Witty, ambitious, impressive. Will tonight be Indi Hartwell's night?
I spoke to Indi Hartwell earlier.
Oh! Came out of the box quickly.
All right.
From that manhandle slam right off the bat.
And that clothesline by
So
Hartwell.
here we go.
And Becky going to regroup.
Yeah, I spoke to Indi Hartwell earlier today. I asked how the hell she's going to beat somebody as good as Becky Lynch. She said, listen, I've been studying Becky Lynch for the last 10 years. I've seen every single one
All
of
right,
her
so this match is officially underway, everybody. We're going to get the poll in here asking you guys who will win. You enjoying Raw, though, so far? If you are, give me a hell yeah.
Over her, roll through, and Hartwell and Becky
Okay, so here we go. Poll. Who will win? It's either going to be Becky Lynch,
Indi Hartwell sometimes takes a couple of minutes to get going,
or it's going to be Indi
Someone as
Hartwell.
good as Becky Lynch.
Candice LeRae, the longtime friend of Indi Hartwell, looking on, and now Becky Lynch.
Well, that's actually a perfect, you know what? Yeah, Retro, that would be great to do so if you don't mind. I was going to talk about it literally in about 5 minutes during the next commercial break. So, yeah, that's a great time to do so. And a kick out right there by Becky Lynch.
Powerhouse at times needs to use that power to her advantage against the man.
A love triangle storyline with Seth? You want to see a love triangle storyline between Rhea, Seth, and Becky?
Hell, yeah, welcome to the iPhone side. It doesn't get any better, lol.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the,
Rolling out of harm's way momentarily.
I don't know about a love story. Oh my God, Becky just whipped her right there into the top of the barricade. Jeez. As we go to commercial break again. So, all right. Perfect time, everybody. Perfect time to do this. Let's get this pulled up here for everyone. Because, my friends, if you have not heard, there is some big news in the Con Man universe. All right? There is some big news. Con Man been making moves. If you guys remember, last week we talked about a lot of stuff that was coming here to the channel. All right? There was a lot of stuff that was on its way, and there was some big moves being made. Well, one of those big moves are officially now announced, that I have joined Straight Shoot Wrestling Podcast. Myself and Mr. Tesh are running the show over here on Straight Shoot, and our first video is up now. We are officially moving into some podcast territory. We've got lots of topics that we're going to discuss over there on Straight Shoot Wrestling Podcast. So, guys, make sure you check it out. But it's not just over on the YouTube channel, a Straight Shoot Wrestling Podcast. No, it's not, my friends. It's not just over there. By the way, the link is in the chat for everybody right now if you want to go check it out. It's not just that, but it's also over on the TikTok. All right, guys? On the TikTok, Straight Shoot, my friends. They have a bunch of videos over there as well. Let's get this pulled up. Right here, boom, Straight Shoot, a wrestling podcast. And look at this. All right, look at this. We already have 3 TikToks uploaded on their podcast channel over there. So everybody go check it out. It is Straight Shoot. I am officially a part of it. And you can expect a bunch of videos throughout the week. All right. I think we even have one coming out tomorrow. We are going to try to get multiple videos out for you guys throughout the week. I think the goal is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I think that's what we want to do. So Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, we will be not live. We will be recording podcasts and other stuff on a Tuesday and edit throughout the week and get them up to you guys. So we already have quite a bit of stuff backlogged. We have, like I said, we have a video coming up tomorrow for all of you, and I think another one on Thursday. Then we should be able to record some more tomorrow and get that next one up for Sunday and just keep rolling on, everyone. So yeah, make sure you go check us out. Straight Shoot, a wrestling podcast. It is myself and Mr. Tesh. Great conversations over there to be had, and I hope you guys are excited for it. So once again, that is Straight Shoot, a wrestling podcast. Go over to the latest video, all right? Go over to the latest video, leave a comment saying what type of videos you want to see from myself and Mr. Tesh in the future, okay? What type of conversations, what type of points you guys would like to see us talk about, all right? We've got some fun concepts coming up, so make sure, once again, you go to Straight Shoot, a wrestling podcast, whether it be on YouTube or TikTok, and you drop that follow and subscription there. Thank you guys so much. Very much appreciated. And let's get back here to Monday Night Raw very, very shortly. We got a dono now.
Wait, Con got an iPhone. What have I missed? Also, congrats on the Straight Shoot podcast. Happy for your brother and so happy for your success.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a big move, man. It's a big move to bring back a podcast. Is he going to join me on streams? We might have like a stream or two that we do together in the future, but what you guys see here on the Conman 167 channel will remain what you guys see here on the Conman 167 channel. Nothing's being adjusted with this channel. We're just doing some content over there on Straight Shoot.
Tomorrow night, right here on USA, part of NXT
Yeah.
Havoc Night number 1.
Con, just imagine if you, Santi, and Nico got on one podcast, it would be amazing. I'm sure we could make that happen in the future. I see no reason why not.
And now Becky trying to wrestle Hartwell down to the mat to try to perhaps set up the disarmer.
Easier said than done against the biggest, strongest superstar like Hartwell, but that was nice.
Cover to retain. Hartwell kicks it too. And Candice LeRae again, longtime friend of Indi Hartwell, looking on, long relationship. All right. Back at NXT.
Candice LeRae is the most nervous person in the building.
Boom,
right now.
post that. Love to see it. And now Becky Lynch firing up the crowd. If you guys are ready for Becky Lynch, give me... why am I saying if you're ready? What the hell am I saying? If you like Becky Lynch, there we go. If you like Becky Lynch, give me a last yeah in the chat. Now Becky Lynch runs into a big boot. That was impressive. Deep into the cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out by Becky. Big kick out. Yeah, the big boot to the face. Massive kick out. She needed it.
You've got to bet when you're in there with someone as good as Becky Lynch, you need
use exclamation podcast if you guys want to get the link. Exclamation point podcast. That's good, Super Dad. That's very good, dude. Now punches right to the face from Indi Hartwell as Becky Lynch is up. Oh, man.
Becky.
Oh, no. This is not going to go well. Indi Hartwell. You're not going to look impressive after that. Oh, man. And that might be it. Oh! Big block by Indi. Blocking the armbar. Indi's looked good in this match.
Hartwell can keep her hands together, and now Becky trying to turn this into a triangle, and Indi Hartwell now with a
pinfall. Maybe 1, 2. Just gets the shoulder up. You know what I want to see at some point? A match just end randomly like that. Like, just the most lackadaisical cover. 1, 2. Not this one, though. Kick out by Becky.
Indi Hartwell digging deeper.
Yeah, Indi's looked very good in this match. I won't say great, but very good. Very solid. We need to see more of Indi Hartwell on the main roster here. They've done like next to nothing with her since she was drafted to Monday Night Raw.
In the body of Hartwell right now, and it just got worse.
And Becky Lynch took advantage of that momentary lapse. No, spine buster by Hartwell. Stacks up the
big spine buster. And a kick out as well.
When you are continually catching the man Becky Lynch by surprise this deep in a matchup, you've got something very special.
So what do you think Indi Hartwell brings to the table, everybody? What's her top end potential? If we're taking a look at Indi Hartwell, I would say that she would be someone who would benefit heavily from a mid-card women's division title. And I mean, that's kind of what the NXT women's title has been treated like, but you can already see the value that a mid-card women's title brings to the table. The value that it brings, because like you get matches like this on Raw, which is what we've needed for the women's division for a while. The disarmer is in, and that's over. Really good match. Nicely done. Becky Lynch and Indi Hartwell tore the house down there. Very, very solid work. But again, we need a women's mid-card title, like a legit one. And I'm here for the NXT women's title to be treated like one, but there's going to be a time where it has to go back down to NXT and stay there. All right, it's not always going to be able to be up here on the main roster. So we need a women's mid-card title. And let's take an idea that I believe my buddy C Wrestling has had for a long time. Take the women's tag team titles, merge them into one. Women's mid-card title. Boom. Put it on Chelsea Green. Boom. You're fine like that. I don't have to complicate this. This has been great with the NXT women's title. But it's going to run out. It's not going to be here forever. We need something like this up on the main roster to stay. Nice. Big show of respect as well. Oh, for a sec there, it looked like Indi was holding onto the hand. Can you imagine if she just decked her? And what else? Oh!
Becky Lynch will take on that woman, Lyra Valkyria. And if you have not seen Lyra in action, you are in for a treat, and
cool.
It could be the toughest.
That's tomorrow, everyone. Becky Lyra, NXT Halloween Havoc. Good match though. Very solid showing for Indi Hartwell. And yeah, let's get a permanent women's mid-card title on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. We need it, man. What is this? Candace just watching onwards? Yo, what?
That was a message for Indi too.
How's she gonna be able to tell her? You just spiked her throat. She can't talk. Zaya.
Yeah, this looks good. Do me a favor and be on your toes, though, right? These contract signings get crazy, as you're aware, and with the women lately, it's been chaotic.
You can't be here.
Mind if we have a word?
You gonna kick him out, too?
Give me a minute. Make it quick.
That's fair. Listen, we got off on the wrong foot on Friday night, and that was totally on me. I take full responsibility for that. There was no need to have you escorted out of the building on SmackDown on Friday night. I just want you to know that I take full responsibility. Let's put it up to rookie errors, right? I'm just trying to establish my authority as the general manager of SmackDown. And look, like I said on my first night here, I just want to have healthy competition between our two brands and do everything I can to prove that SmackDown is the #1 show in all of sports entertainment. But I don't want it to tarnish our professional relationship. So I'm here hat in hand. Hopefully you'll accept my sincere apologies.
Apologies?
Yes, sir.
Look, I know what it's like to be the new guy, okay? And I understand having to set your agenda and you want to put your stamp on things right away. Did I think it was out of line? Absolutely. Be that as it may, water under the bridge.
Okay.
Matter of fact, gesture of goodwill. You had me thrown out. Why don't you stay and see how the flagship operates on Mondays?
Sounds good to me. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Have a great show. Knock 'em dead.
How many security guards do we have tonight? You know what? No matter the number, double it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're just going to get more security guards?
Adam Pearce is going to need all the security he can muster, because coming up next...
Interesting. Very interesting. Some more issues. I mean, like, it looks like they were trying to mend any fences that they had there, but I don't know, man. I think Nick Aldis is sneaky. I think Nick Aldis is playing the long game. I think Nick Aldis right now is playing Adam Pearce like a fiddle. Would you guys agree? I think Adam Pearce is getting absolutely played by a pro, an absolute pro. I can't speak English. Let me try that again. An absolute pro right here. Nick Aldis is toying with him. He is the new authority. You think so, eh? Can we get a GM war? I think we're building towards it, dude. I think it's just a matter of time before we get that full-on GM war. All right, what was I doing? This was there we go. Paste that. You're smelling War Games. So, War Games. I've heard rumors that we're not going to get War Games between like a Raw and a SmackDown team. I think we're going to get a traditional Survivor Series 5-on-5 match between Team Adam Pearce and Team Nick Aldis. I don't think that's where War Games is going to be after thinking about it a little bit more. I still think we're going to see the Bloodline involved in War Games. I don't know if it's going to be against, like, let's say Judgment Day, because they keep bringing up Judgment Day. It might be against some sort of combination of the baby faces. It might be a 3-way dance war games. You know, it could be like 3 people versus 3 people versus 3 people. I don't think we're going to get it in war games. I think we're probably going to get it in a 5v5 match. We don't need that. Need what? War games or 5v5 traditional Survivor Series match? I think it makes sense being a 5v5 traditional match. You know, that screams Survivor Series. And to me, if you have a pay-per-view that has something that makes the pay-per-view identifiable, you should probably keep that. And as much as War Games is becoming the new thing that happens at Survivor Series, you don't want to lose what is a proven success, right? The 5v5 match is a very good matchup, and it's very entertaining. The good ones last about an hour. Like, they're hella fun to watch, especially the elimination style of it, and how do all these big stars get eliminated in a match. I love watching it, so I don't want to lose the 5v5 concept that we have. I just want to add to it, and I want to make there more stakes on the line. You know, if you watch the Straight Shoot a Wrestling podcast video that myself and Mr. Tesh released, we talked all about what could be on the line at a Survivor Series, and the idea of, like, you know, a fatal 5-way coming out for the winning team. So whichever team wins, there's like a fatal 5-way for said team, and they face against each other either for like a #1 contender opportunity, like the world title or the universal title, or even a shot to enter number 30 in the Royal Rumble. You know, something like that. If there was something more on the line for everybody who is at Survivor Series, I think it would make the pay-per-view just that much more must-see. But it's already a big 4 for a reason. The concept works, and I don't want to lose the concept. For sure. For sure. 2 War Games matches and 1 traditional Survivor Series match. Interesting. 2 could be overkill. It could be. Yeah. Baby.
I know I'm in the minority and I know this is a piping hot take, but I don't like Nick Aldis in WWE as a general manager. I know he is a legend and I love him as a wrestler, but hate him as a GM role, TBH.
Really? That is a piping hot take. Why do you not like him as a manager? What's been wrong for you so far, bud? It's okay if you have that opinion. I'm just curious as to what leads you to that opinion.
A week from Saturday, we're in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for WWE Crown Jewel, and it is going to be nearly impossible.
Yeah, fatal 5-way World Women's Championship match at Crown Jewel. That's probably going to be really fun. Also, let's talk about this. Remember when Crown Jewel and when WWE went to Saudi Arabia and they weren't allowed to put on women's matches? That's cool to think about.
Welcome to the contract signing in order to make official our fatal 5-way match for the Women's World Championship at Crown Jewel. Now, as you've all noticed, the women's division as of late has been filled with chaos, and ordinarily I would not reward that behavior with a championship match, but as you're all aware, the only place we settle things in WWE is right here in the ring. So, I'm going to get these signatures on the contract as fast as I can before it all goes to hell. But in order to do that, I need my challengers.
All right, they're going to come out all as one? Or are they going to come out?
Introducing first,
Raquel Rodriguez. In an interview with the Dallas Morning News over the weekend,
we'll definitely get the audio pulled up once everybody's back in that ring.
And about the powerhouses who have now taken over the women's division.
Shayna Baszler.
Here's Shayna Baszler.
The baddest woman in all of WWE.
No doubt about it.
Shayna Baszler. Yo, Don, thank you so much for the 5-bomb right there. Much appreciated.
How to tear opponents limb from limb.
You saw Raquel signing the contract already.
Introducing next.
Oh, wow. The contract signing is literally happening. This is happening as quick as possible, man.
This for a long time.
This is going down real quick. Shayna's now signing. I like this.
Shayna now inking her name to the fatal 5-way contract.
This is smart of Pierce. We're doing a quick fire signing. Get him in, get him out. Let's keep it clean.
And finally, Nia Jax.
A former women's champion, the irresistible force.
All right, here comes Nia.
Nia Jax has turned the entire women's division upside down here in WWE.
Undoubtedly, she's put a bullseye on every woman in the division, and she's hit that bullseye every time she's aimed.
And every one of the women in the ring right now have suffered the wrath
so
of
Nia's
Nia
here.
Jax since she reappeared here in WWE.
Pierce didn't even bother getting a table for this contract signing. That's how efficient we're being.
With 4 of the 5 in the ring, here comes the last one.
Khan, do you think there is any chance of them moving Crown Jewel for safety reasons with everything going on right now?
Nah, very minuscule chance. Very minuscule.
So you might have noticed that Rhea has kind of been the cause of all the chaos, so I'm going to get Rhea's signature later. I'm trying to get everybody in here to sign it now.
4 of the 5 signatures then. Or I guess 3 of the
If
5.
you want
Nia still
Rhea,
has to sign.
All you got to do is sign the contract. You'll have that crown jewel.
Is she going to sign? That is
Nia
the worst
makes it
signature
official as
ever.
well.
With that, I have the signatures of our challengers for
Okay. Okay.
World champion.
Oh, man.
Has been wheeling and dealing as
This
of late. Now coming into the
is going to get interesting. Who's ready for a fight?
I'm not sorry that I came out here prematurely because I got a little bit impatient. I got something that I need to get off of my chest. Yeah, you can chant my name. I got something I need to get off my chest, starting with you, Adam.
Oh, what Adam
I
do?
could beat every single one of these women in this ring individually, but this is a conspiracy. You did this to set me up.
A conspiracy?
Look,
who are
the
you,
more
Sami
that you
Zayn?
try and control me, the more I'm gonna make your life a living hell.
Okay.
You're smart though, you're smart. Making this a fatal 5-way match at Crown Jewel. I see what you're doing.
It's
but the
wild
only
how
thing
far
that's
we've
gonna
come with Crown
actually
Jewel.
happen
Legit.
is you're gonna have 4
Used to not be able to
less
have a women's
women
match in Saudi
my
Arabia.
division by
Now we
the
got a
end
fatal
of it.
5-way. So cool, man.
Because none of these women are gonna take this championship from me, whether you like it or not, because at the end of the day, I will prove that I'm the most dominant woman here in the WWE. You know why, Adam? Because Mommy is always on top.
Nia didn't like that.
Oh, you're good. You are good.
Listen to the heat for Nia. Listen to that heat.
You're not going to step in the ring? You're smart. I see what you're doing. You want me to squash all of them for you.
Oh.
Which still leaves you with me. But this is smart. I love the way you're using your head. Shayna, you're smart. You get it. She wants me to squash you for her, right? Zoe, you're a smart cookie. She wants me to squash you.
Nia's hilarious. I'm sorry. Nia's hilarious.
Raquel, you're from Texas, so. Let me break it down for you. She wants me to
Okay, that Nia Jax is funny. Okay, that type of Nia Jax is funny. And here's the brawl. That didn't take long. That's exactly what Rhea wanted to cause. It was all calm until Rhea showed up. And Adam Pearce is just losing his mind.
The second Ripley walked out, the fuse news was leaked.
You know what? I don't think there's anything funnier than watching security guards try to hold back like the ladies in WWE, because most of the time they're just like, I don't want to actually touch you. I don't want to actually put my hands on you. Okay, I don't want you to feel like I'm grabbing you in the wrong way. Like it's so funny to watch. They're like, you know when you see somebody in a photo with their hand hovering over top of their waist? That's what the security guards are like every time with the women's segment. Oh, more chaos.
The most dominant women in WWE duking it out, but the champ keeping her hands clean for now.
And enjoying the chaos.
Uh-oh. And now Nia and Raquel. Adam Pearce in the back. Just, no! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Everything's bigger in Texas, including the punches.
Oh my God! That segment shouldn't have been that funny, but it was. That segment was really funny.
But a week from Saturday, there will be no laughing for the champion because no disqualifications, no countouts.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Still Nia.
In the decision, Nia and Raquel.
And Raquel just flattening everybody. Oh.
Security need to give up. You've got no chance of these
Nia puts down Raquel. Great little segment, guys.
And like Nia predicted,
great segment. That is exactly what Rhea wanted.
And you, Rhea Ripley. Fatal five-way.
Well, who do you guys think's going to win the Fatal Five-Way? I think Rhea still defends her title, but still, it's going to be a fire match. I'm looking forward to it.
Afternoon Eastern, 10 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. A week from Saturday at Crown Jewel.
I need you to deliver tonight. Giovanni, listen to me. I need you to get the job done, and I need you to take Johnny Gargano out tonight. You hear me?
Yeah, I remember. Take out Gargano.
Well,
I got it.
You better, because your performance reflects on me now. You're my responsibility, so you better.
Mate, you know, your boss gave me a hell of a fight last week. And let him know, if he wants round two, whenever he's ready, I'm ready.
My boss?
Yeah.
How about you go and tell him yourself?
Huh?
Gio.
Hey, what do you want?
I want a match tonight.
Oh.
Look, I'm feeling merciful to Tozawa, so the answer is no.
I said, I want to match it tonight!
You want a match? It's your funeral.
Oh, no, Tozawa.
What is going on here? Not him! What are you thinking? Put that thing away before you hurt yourself. Coach Gable is not going to be happy about this. I'm supposed to be watching you.
I'm supposed to be watching you.
Tonight on social media,
oh, no, Tozawa. Oh, no.
I'll say it right.
God, bring back Johnny Gargano's old theme song. Seriously. I don't like this.
I just feel like they are treating him like he's been there forever, and Adam Pearce is the new guy, like he's allowed to kick Adam and Jey out of SmackDown, but Adam isn't doing the same to Jimmy or Nick.
That's fair. That's fair there, dude. That's fair. Yeah, Nick, it's Adam isn't running the show as heavily as Nick is, but you just feel like they're treating him like he's been there forever. I understand. So you feel like he's got to earn his stripes a little bit more. Well, that's a fair point. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than that. Like, I don't agree. I feel like they are presenting him in the best way possible, and treating him as a big deal just makes him feel like a big deal. But at the same time, I understand where you're coming from. It's like, for people who maybe don't know his past, or people who haven't followed his career, it's like, where the hell did this guy come from? Right? So I guess, yeah. Appreciate it, though. Colin, at WrestleMania 40, when Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes happens, what do you think is going to be the craziest kick out when they fight? Oh, they're going to do the exact same finish. All right, they're going to do the exact same finish as happened this past year at WrestleMania, where Cody Rhodes goes to hit the 2 crossroads, and then on the third one, Solo's going to spike him, and he's going to kick out. Roman will hit the spear, and he kicks out. I think that's where everybody loses their mind. I think that moment right there of having the exact same thing happen. Cody hits the 1 crossroads, hits the 2nd, going for the 3rd. Solo spikes him in the throat. Roman Reigns hits the spear. 1, 2, kick out. Can you imagine the pop? Can you imagine the pop, right? I need it to happen. Why can't I paste? What the hell? All right, weird. I froze on your end. Are we good, guys? We good? We still here? We still here? I think we are. I think it was just for one person. But if we're not, please let me know. Just uploading the next TikTok. Boom. And remember, guys, now is the time. If you haven't done so, make sure you drop your follow or your subscription. It is very much appreciated. If you would like, you can become a member. You can also consider becoming a subscriber for an ad-free viewing experience if you're watching on Twitch. Universe, boom. Challenge. There we go. Cool. Did you miss the Judgment Day? It started out with the Judgment Day. Yeah. What's been your favorite moment from Monday Night Raw tonight? Tozawa's got to be up there. Tozawa was hilarious tonight. Do you think Tozawa's going to die in his match against Bronson Reed? Is that what's going down, boys? Is he about to die? Oh, yeah, he is? Shoot. All right. R.I.P. to Tozawa. R.I.P.
Well, WWE Crown Jewel takes place a week from Saturday at Mohammed Abdul Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Tickets went on sale and sold out in an incredible 2 hours. However, great news, our production team is working feverishly to open more seats throughout the stadium. Keep checking in at WeBook.com to see when more seats will become available.
There's a Johnny Wrestling chant. Yeah, man. All right.
Dentures back in and you can speak properly again, Michael Cole.
Nice. Age joke.
Age joke. Upload on TikTok. What do you mean upload on TikTok? I've been doing that all night, bro. Go check my page. I've got a bunch of videos up for you already. Ludwig Kaiser. Giovanni Vinci.
Vinci versus Gargano.
Giovanni Vinci, everyone.
Do you have what it takes to survive 5 nights at Freddy's?
They are really promoting the shit out of this 5 Nights at Freddy's stuff. Really promoting it.
You heard Kaiser tell Vinci, you need to deliver tonight. Your performance reflects on me in the eyes of Imperium leader Gunther. And remember what Gunther told
Do I think Sting's really retiring? Yes.
Last week.
I think it's I think we're witnessing the end of Sting, everyone. All right, so we have Johnny Gargano versus Vinci. Who will win?
And that's stretcher or bust tonight. And Vinci, a couple of uppercuts, and Gargano fighting back as well. The heart and soul of WWE in many ways, Johnny Gargano. And look at Vinci. Oh! Knee to the spine as Kaiser likes what he sees. Well, WWE Universe, do you have what it takes to survive 5
How the
nights
hell
at
do you
Freddy's?
spell
Here's a quick look at
Vinci?
the new movie in theaters and on Peacock Friday.
Giovanni.
They just want to play.
I want you to meet the others.
They are playing the ad without actually showing the ad. That was weird.
Giovanni Vinci here tonight as he's getting manhandled by the Imperium member.
There you guys go. Get your votes in there. I don't. Oh my God! I didn't spell Giovanni. Did I spell Giovanni right?
For that spine of Johnny Gargano, trying to put him on the shelf, just as the ring general demanded.
Well, last week Kaiser knocked off Gargano thanks to Vinci. Oh, what a kick right to the face of Gargano. That is stunned so-called Johnny Wrestling. Oh, my goodness. And Gargano launching himself into Vinci, and what a collision. This is a hard-hitting affair here tonight.
Well, that slingshot spear of Gargano is about the only offense he got in from the word go, but immediately swinging back is Vinci.
And Gargano now taking the fight to Giovanni Vinci. Gargano and Kaiser. Oh!
No distraction there from Kaiser, perhaps repaying Vinci from last week.
All right.
Gargano in his tracks, and Vinci
Now Vinci looking for a power bomb, maybe? Oh my God! Whoa, Johnny got some air, but now Johnny wrestling with a hell of a super kick. Let's go. Drops him right down. How you doing, C? Good to see you, buddy. I'll check that out in a minute here.
Vinci's barely, but wait a second.
Oh, Ciampa! Ciampa takes out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ciampa just chasing him away. Ludwig Kaiser going for a little bit of a run. And look out, Vinci. Uh-oh. Ball game. Good night. Grow some hair. Maybe next time you'll win. 2. It's over. Woo! Johnny wins, baby. You guys know how much I love Johnny wrestling. They just need to get his old theme song back. But that was huge, man. Big win for Johnny. Nice to see him getting the dub. DIY's going to win everybody over. They are. It's just going to take... Yo! Glorious bomb! Just in time for DIY! Wow!
Honestly, if the plan is Cody versus Roman again, I want Cody to win because I don't want another
Fair
year
enough.
of Roman holding.
Thanks, man. I appreciate your support right there. What a glorious bomb. What is this?
お前にこの経験を与えることができて俺は嬉しいぜお前は名悪い生贄として散った恥じることはない誇りに思えだがそれをも凌駕する新しい刺激は
Who's next for Nakamura? Who do you guys think?
自分の中にあるまだ見ぬ自分を奮い立たせてくれる相手悪い夢の中に閉じ込められたこの感情を解放してくれる相手俺を自由にしてくれるそれにふさわしい人間は誰かな
Who could he go after, man? That is really interesting. Nakamura's been the best version of himself, maybe since NXT, maybe even since he's been to WWE. But yeah, here comes this prick. It's Logan Paul, everyone. It's Logan Paul. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba.
Championship match with Rey Mysterio a week from Saturday at Crown Jewel in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. But what brings Logan Paul to Monday Night Raw tonight? We find out live next.
Logan Paul shows up more than Roman Reigns now. In a way, he does, doesn't he? He does, man.
Wait, is hockey somehow getting...
You're actually right. In some way, he does. CM Punk. All right, well, let's take a look at it. All right, here we go, guys. So this news was sent to me by C Wrestling. Some notes on CM Punk's visit to Impact Wrestling's tapings yesterday. He was there mainly just hanging out with people backstage, and it said he spoke to some top talent like Will Ospreay, Josh Alexander, and Frankie Kazarian. He didn't stick for long because he wanted to go back to Larry. He's being treated well by people there, and it said they really want him to sign with them. He previously offered just to make an appearance at Bound for Glory. Oh, he was previously offered to just make an appearance at Bound for Glory, but respectfully declined. One of the reasons, as we know, was the Blackhawks game. Punk was inquired by people backstage if he'd return at Survivor Series, and he was like, who knows what happens with anything? Wow. That last little bit is interesting. Who knows what happens with anything? And turning down the one night appearance at Impact. Okay. What do you guys think about this? What do you think about that? If I was a betting man, all right, I would put some money down on CM Punk returning to the WWE. I would. I would probably put like $50 on it, to be perfectly honest. I feel like he's got a chance of showing up. I don't know what the odds would be. I don't know exactly what they would do with him if he does show up. I don't know what the game plan would be, but I feel like him coming to WWE is all but said, like it's going to happen. Like I know it keeps being reported that it's not going to happen, right? But I don't know. There's something in the air, you know? There was something in the air around Edge going to AEW. There was something in the air the first time CM Punk signed with AEW. There was something in the air with Jade Cargill coming to WWE. There was something in the air with Cody Rhodes coming to WWE. So it's just one of those things, man, where like it feels like it could happen. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else feels that way as well, but it feels like it could happen for me, at least. Here's Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, who is here on Raw tonight, but a week from Saturday, he'll be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. An opportunity to win the United States Championship from the legendary Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio. Remember the special start time a week from Saturday for Crown Jewel. It's 1 in the afternoon Eastern, 10 a.m. in the morning on the West Coast. On Peacock.
10 a.m. in the morning.
Dallas, Texas. Wow. So much love.
Logan's here.
Listen, y'all, you know what I just found out? That fool that I beat in my boxing fight last weekend.
That fool.
Embarrassed himself so badly that he got dropped by his fight league. Dropped. So that means not only did I make him lose the fight, I made him lose his job. Ooh, unemployed.
Oof.
Unhappy. Unfulfilled. Sucks to be that guy.
It's going to make bank off Twitter, though.
I guess because he's a free agent now, I might be being a little harsh on him because...
Wait, are we going to get Dylan Danis versus Logan Paul in WWE? Please no.
Too. So all of you little Logan Paul haters back at home watching this, quickly go! Run to your keyboards! Because when I defeat Rey Mysterio at Crown Jewel and become the United States champion,
we're gonna get Dom and Logan face to face.
Something to talk about. And once I am champion, I might even have to come back to Raw and defend my title. And then
we are okay. Yo, we're actually getting Dom and Logan face to face today. Okay, I'm here for this. Listen to the boos for Dom. He's going to start again.
Logan shut your mouths and you show Dirty Dom some respect.
Dominik and Logan Paul sharing a ring.
Logan.
Okay, that mic is turned way down low. That mic is just piped way down.
I appreciate that, Dom. But you know your dad was right about us. You and I, amazing natural ability, dripping with passion. But Ray left out one thing. Ray left out what we've had to overcome. Dominik. This man right here grew up with a deadbeat dad and still somehow managed to become the champion of an entire continent.
Entire continent.
Me, kid from Ohio, overcame the odds, followed his passions, blazed his own trail, changed the landscape of sports and entertainment. So truthfully, the only person around here who needs a humbling is Dominik's father, Ray.
Ooh. Come on, man. Ray did his best. Ray did his best, man. He put food on the table, raised a beautiful family, and this is how Dom treats him. You should be defending your dad, Dom. I'll just say it, Dom's a bitch.
That's absolutely right, Dom. I can see it so vividly. Logan Paul, WWE's United States champion. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait for that ring announcement. Which reminds me, actually, since I'm back on Monday Night Raw, that means my favorite ring announcer is here.
Oh,
Samantha
no.
Irvin. Sami, Samantha, how you doing?
He's
Listen,
such a
Sam,
prick. He's such
would
a
you do me
prick.
the honor of joining me in this here ring? Come on. Come on, Sam. I'm being serious right now. It's been a while since I've seen you. Samantha, I owe you a genuine, heartfelt thank you. I'm serious. Thank you, Samantha. You deserve to be given your flowers.
He is good at
right
this.
here in this ring, and to be recognized for everything that you do for this organization. We all agree, guys. Come on. Give it up for Samantha.
She is, like, in my opinion, the greatest ring announcer of all time.
Samantha
I've
Irvin,
said it
ladies and
before.
gentlemen,
I'll continue
come
to
on.
say it. She is that damn good.
Superstar. Voice
Samantha
of the
Irvin.
WWE. No one's doing
Amazing.
it like her. Hi, Samantha. Thank you. Listen, I just wanted to say, I know it was hard for you, and I made it hard for you when you had to announce me as the winner at SummerSlam when I beat your fiance, Ricochet, which I did.
Ooh.
I did that. But Samantha, you kept it professional, and you did such an incredible job. And I guess since we're all here, would you do these people of Dallas a favor? Give them a little preview of Crown Jewel and announce me as the new United States champion right now. Come on.
She's like, not gonna do that.
Right now, Samantha. And new. And new.
Cue Ricochet.
And
there he is.
Ricochet taking out Logan Paul.
All right, and this will set up maybe a match between Ricochet and Dom. I'd be down to see that. Just clocked him. Yo, get him, Ricochet.
Ricochet hasn't forgotten.
You can't stand in a WWE ring and insult a
Behind
guy's
though,
fiance,
Dom
not expect a
tried,
little
but he
payback.
failed. Big strike to the face. That'd be Ricochet. Wait, what?
And Ricochet is going to make that Punk Dominik pay.
There's no way he actually hits it, right? Dom's gonna roll out. Dom's gonna roll out. Yeah, Dom. Oh, Logan saves Dom.
Out of harm's way.
All right. Dude, can we get a tag team between Dom and Logan Paul? Legitimately. I want to see them as a tag team now. They look good together as a tag team. The heat would be wild. There isn't many people that could get the same level of heat as Dom right here in 2023, but Logan Paul certainly can. It'd be great for his career, too.
And Ricochet checking on his fiancée, our ring announcer Samantha Irvin, as Logan Paul was taken down by Ricochet and then
great segment there, everybody. Let me know, who do you think Logan Paul should face in the future? Who would you like to see Logan Paul have a feud with?
Be your new United States champion, Logan Paul, because Logan Paul with an opportunity to knock off Rey Mysterio a week from Saturday.
Dominik and Logan Paul.
I've liked this episode, man. It feels like a lot has gone down. Would you guys agree? This has just been moving along tonight.
And speaking of champions,
it's just been absolutely moving along, and here's Chelsea Green.
Piper Niven, the women's tag team champions here in WWE.
Yeah, I don't know, Retro. Here's the thing. A lot of people put over the Fink as this great commentator, this great ring announcer, and I'm sure a lot of people have nostalgia from him, and that's why they say he's like the greatest of all time. Personally, when I hear Fink, he was good for his time. I don't think he was anything amazing. I think he was iconic for his time. He was a voice that was synonymous with a lot of people, and as a result, people put him like, people say he's the best of all time for that reason. Nostalgia plays a heavy factor in that. I have zero, and I mean legitimately zero, nostalgia for him, right there. The Fink to me is an iconic voice for sure, and I'm never going to downplay the voice and the iconic feel that he has. And like, you can't picture old wrestling, like old WWE wrestling, without his voice. But to me, I have more of a nostalgia feeling hearing Tony Chimmel's voice, or hearing Lillian Garcia, or hearing what's his name, Justin Roberts. I have more of a reaction to hearing those voices than I do hearing the Fink. And that's not to say the Fink is bad at what he did. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But to me, he might be number 5, like, you know, all time. Like, I don't think he's that guy, in my opinion. I legitimately resonate with a bunch of different other ring announcers, and it's because it's people that I grew up watching. You know, I can always go back and watch old stuff, and I can continuously watch it and hear the voices and all that, but it doesn't mean it's going to resonate with me the same way as something from my childhood will resonate, right? And I think that's everybody here. So it all depends on when you grew up, right? If you grew up with the Fink, you are going to believe wholeheartedly that the Fink is the greatest announcer of all time. I believe that. For a long time, I thought Justin Roberts had to be considered one of the greatest ring announcers of all time. His voice was iconic to me. To me, though, in 2023 and everything that has happened, I love the dynamic that Samantha brings to the table. I really do love her voice. I love how it sounds. I like how she changes up her voice for the characters. Like, outside of like the rated R superstar, you know, outside of hearing stuff like that, and like, I'm sure there's Alberto Del Rio, like there's definitely some variations of the announcing throughout the years, but for the most part, it's the same, right? They announce their name and then they get out. But for Samantha, she's adding dynamics and different levels to the characters. Like, for example, Giovanni Vinci, or Ludwig Kaiser, or Chelsea Green, or the Intercontinental Champion Gunther. You know what I mean? It's just, there's so much that she's bringing to the table right now that I love hearing what she does. Baby.
Can we all agree that the Browns made the worst decision in the history of contracts with Deshaun Watson? That guy can't stay healthy. Also CM Punk, WWE maybe.
Yeah, maybe WWE bound in the future. Yeah, the Deshaun Watson contract is just freaking god awful, man. It's just absolutely god awful. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. There's nothing to be said about the Deshaun Watson contract. Garbage. Absolute poo-poo. She makes wrestlers feel big. I would agree with that. Yeah, she does.
Natalya set to take
All right. Back from commercial break. Here we go, everyone.
Going to be for this matchup tonight. Tegan Knox out of action. Injured in NXT last week.
Oh, Nikki. Okay.
Well, a former women's champion.
The sanity music. Yo. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay.
Wow, it's rare to see Nikki Cross as focused as this. You're right, she's normally oscillating wildly around the ringside area, about 100 miles an hour, but perhaps focused.
Slowing right down. Crazy Nikki.
Zone. Yeah, zone's a good way to describe it. Normally she's farming.
This
some
was.
would say, and tonight she is just slowly making her way to the ring. Natalya's already in the ring, and the match is underway. Starting things off with Chelsea Green.
You question the kind of chemistry that Cross and Natalya are going to have, having never really tagged together before. I don't know what kind of strategy they would have come up with.
Well, both veterans, both former women's champions. Oh my God. Natalya rolling up Chelsea Green. Win here tonight would gain Natalya and Nikki perhaps a future tag team championship opportunity. Dragging Chelsea. Nice jackknife cover by Natalya. Chelsea turns it into a cover of her own and a kick out.
I'm getting freaked out by Nikki Cross on the apron. What the hell is she doing?
Yeah, what the hell? Nikki's just staring. What is going on with Nikki? Wrong answers only. Wrong answers only. Looking like freaking Bully Ray over here. Just in a trance.
Now Piper Niven causing a distraction. Chelsea Green from behind, a blow to the back of Natalya. And a big kick, and down goes Natalya. And again, in this weird state, Nikki Cross is staring straight ahead. Standing on the apron.
Who does she think she is? Fucking Undertaker?
No reaching for a tag.
Nothing going on with Nikki here. This is weird, man.
In the corner. At this point, Natalya should have just gone.
I mean,
this is weird.
For the benefit of the doubt, perhaps Nikki Cross is just waiting for Natalya to crawl over and reach. Oh, so like playing possum.
Imagine if Isla Dawn and Alba Fire put a spell on Nikki. Nikki Cross saw a ghost. Okay.
Possum, like I said.
I mean, it's not been a particularly effective strategy so
Yo, what's going on with Nikki though, guys? Legitimately, wrong answers only. What is Nikki Cross doing? She is just staring right there. The Nikki taker.
Again, reaching back for a
the undercross.
Yet to make a move.
Oh, she's leaving.
Actually, she did move. Nikki
okay.
Now is wandering.
And Natalya's like, girl, where are you going?
Back in '98 in the Garden. But I think this is a bit different when Nikki Cross wanders back now.
Thanks, girl, says Chelsea Green.
Oh, Natalya with a release German suplex to Chelsea Green.
Thanks, girl. Gets suplexed right on the back of her head. That's funny.
Natalya really in a 2-on-1
that is funny right there.
Can you imagine if Natalya
all right, Natty bringing it though.
By herself
Natty is bringing it. But it's 2-on-1 now. Oh, heads up, Dewdrop. No way, yo! Are you kidding me? Is Natty gonna win? Yo, okay. I was like, yo, there ain't no way she's about to beat the tag team champions 1-on-1. Or sorry, 1-on-2. Nice reversal there by Chelsea. Oh.
Natalya.
Nope. Tag has been made. All right. Bye-bye, Natty. Ball game.
She is about to.
Yep.
Because Piper Niven.
What is Piper going to do here? Oh, Natty takes her down. And now there it is. There's the finish. Boom. Unpretty her. And the big splat. 1, 2. She do dropped herself right across there. She do be dropping. And Piper Niven and Chelsea Green pick up the dub. So, again, what the hell is going on with Nikki Cross?
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
I've got a great idea. I think you should take leave right now and go to the back and do an exclusive interview with Nikki Cross and find out what's going on.
Got to give credit to Chelsea Green. She has been fantastic. But yeah, what the hell's going on with the Undercross?
Raw tonight with a confrontation between Cody Rhodes and the Judgment Day.
Why don't we give everybody a
Nikki Cross saw a ghost. She's high, apparently. Just a whole bunch of issues going on. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching along. I hope you are enjoying the show. If you are, make sure you drop your like. Make sure you drop your follow. If you'd like to drop a super chat donation, you can. Post on TikTok. Dude, I am. We got videos up right there right now. You got to take a big old chill pill, bro. The segment literally just ended 5 seconds ago.
Priest and Balor against Cody Rhodes in a 2-on-1 situation. Here you see Balor now fighting Jey Uso. As Priest was dumped out of the ring, Rhodes would be attacked from behind. Watch the bottom of your screen as Cody Rhodes clears out the announce table here.
Nikki's going to join Judgment Day, you say. Joining Judgment Day, huh?
The return of J.D. McDonough, who's been at odds with Priest of late, but back out the doghouse after this and flattening Cody Rhodes.
And again, the focus of the attack, the left leg of Cody Rhodes, and officials not quite making it in time. Damian Priest.
Did I not upload it?
The ankle of Cody Rhodes.
Absolutely sickening moment. Steel on bone.
There we go. Video posted. I was going to say, I thought I uploaded the video. All right, cool.
What we have on Cody Rhodes right now is that Cody has suffered an ankle injury.
Oh, Cody suffered an ankle injury.
Yeet.
Oh.
Hey, what you want, Drew? And I just want to say, I'm sorry what happened last week. I can't possibly imagine how it feels to have the bloodline cost you a championship. But on the plus side, I've been getting some great advice. It's really been helping me out. It's real simple. Just get over it.
Wow.
Oh, Jay. You in on Raw? This match with Sami doesn't happen. So whatever happens, it's on you.
Drew's really becoming a dick. Freaking Drew McIntyre, man.
Drew does have a point.
Oh, that was big. Hey, Sami's still getting big reactions. Love to see it. But yeah, I guess Drew McIntyre does have a point. This match doesn't happen without Jey Uso being here, so it's on Jey. Drew versus Sami's gonna bang though. Let's get into it. Man, the crowd's loud for him. The crowd's actually loud for Sami tonight. You love to see it, man. You really, really love to see it. You guys having a fun time in the stream tonight? If you are, give me a big old hell yeah. Hell yes in the chat, boys. Hell yes in the chat. All right, that's posted. Let's get this one here. I'm a Texas boy, and Texas crowds are crazy for WWE, man. That makes sense. You know, it makes sense. CMU Emergence takes place on Tuesdays. Tuesdays. That's the attempt, at least. Yeah, no WWE 2K content after the stream here tonight. No 2K content. Con man, you forgot you can't say boys anymore. Oh, that's right. I'm not allowed to. I forgot about that. You ain't posting, bro. Hemlock, bro, literally take a look at my TikTok. Just literally look at it. We've got a bunch of videos uploaded from tonight. You're clearly missing something. Clearly missing something. I've been posting all night long. I'm literally in the process of posting a video right now. Con, don't think this means much, but during Nakamura's promo, he said, "Who is worthy enough to set me free?" In CM Punk's theme, it says, "Only you can set me free." You know what, bro? I don't think it's that far of a stretch. I think there's a chance that that could happen because CM Punk has been referenced by Nakamura with the GTS. Interesting. Thank you, April. Yeah, it's very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. Boom, there we go. Cool. Call man 167. Is Shinsuke friends with Kenta? I don't know. I honestly have no idea what his friends are. Who his friends are. What's my real name? Connor. For those of you who are curious, my real name is Connor. Yep. The chat is full of Jey Uso haters, and it's pathetic and sad. Yo, who hates Jey Uso here? Do you guys hate Jey Uso? I think Jey Uso's main event level, man. He's great. Although I do think pretty much everybody's great on the babyface side of things, so.
Adam Pearce.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi. I'm the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, The Miz.
And you have tiny balls.
Do you? I think so, yeah. Oh, wow, because it's been weeks since I've had something worthy of my stature on this show. I've been amazing that I need to remind you that I am the first ever two-time Grand Slam champion in the history of this company. I beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania. I made the Intercontinental Championship the most prestigious and relevant title in all of WWE, making me the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. You know who knows that? Nick Aldis knows that. He understands the talents that I possess. And what are you doing?
Rhea just signed the contract. The disrespect from Miz.
I'm keeping the pen.
What? Enough. Where's the camera going?
Where's the camera going?
See what happened out there? Yeah, dude. We're dealing with Ricochet next week. Let's get some ice on your chin. Gorgeous face.
I know.
You okay then?
Your gorgeous face.
Yeah. Let's get some ice.
I love how they just ditched Miz for that. Oh, that's too funny, man. They literally ditched Miz for that. The disrespect for Miz is wild. Oh, baby. It's time for Drew. Drew McIntyre.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
McIntyre said the only way I get over this bloodline thing is by beating Seth Rollins.
Heel Drew incoming, guys. Do you think Drew McIntyre turns at Crown Jewel? I'm getting the feeling he's gonna.
On Peacock at WWE Crown Jewel. Massive night.
I have a feeling he's gonna lose to Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel, and he's gonna turn on Seth after the match. That's my thought process. And I think a lot of people agree with me on that one. A lot of people feel the same way. A lot of people feeling the same feels.
An element of truth with every single one of his grievances. And right now he's staring across.
We just talked about that there, see? Just talked about that. Yeah, pretty interesting there with Shinsuke Nakamura. And the minor CM Punk reference that is there.
22 Survivor Series War Games, they fought each other. Sami Zayn was on the side of the bloodline.
Yeah, Sami was once a part of the bloodline. Obviously, he
All right, we have a match going on now. It is Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. This is the one that I'm most interested in for the night.
Tag team partner Kevin Owens was traded over to Friday Night SmackDown a couple of weeks ago. The compensation for the trade that brought Jey Uso to Monday
I would
Night
like
Raw.
to see this go 2 segments at least. I'd like to go over a couple commercial breaks with it. Let this be the banger match of the night. These two guys deserve time.
Main event level superstar to the powers that be here in WWE.
Yeah, you want to prove you're a main event level superstar, be a former world champion in the form of Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre with a smile on his face.
I just showed it. I just showed it. See? Or not showed it. We just talked about it, I should say. Just talked about it.
Heavyweight gold. Seth Rollins came out here last week.
You need 60 from these two. You need 60 minutes from these guys. Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Things were really cordial a couple of weeks ago between McIntyre and Seth Rollins when they agreed to the matchup at Crown Jewel, but they were trading barbs last
You just tuned in, bruh? Well, welcome.
Came off in a hurry.
Well, if you're Sami Zayn, you're not going to win a power game with McIntyre. He's going to have to try to outwit the Scottish Warrior.
Sometimes Sami Zayn doesn't listen to logic. KO will tell you all about that.
Does Sami Zayn ever listen?
We are watching a future world championship match between these two right now. That's actually a pretty solid take. Yeah, I think so too. Sami and Drew one-on-one for the title. That could even be a championship feud, like, after Crown Jewel if Drew McIntyre was to win it there. Or moving into the future.
Rage he has inside of it.
And McIntyre with that just powerful...
Yeet. Everybody give me a yeet.
Punishing his opponent.
Even though he's not in there. That's Jey Uso, not Sami. Sami Yeaton Zero. What the fuck was that came out of my mouth? Sami Yeaton Uso is what I'm trying to say.
That chop buckles Zayn. And Wade, you know, it was interesting, a comment you made a couple of weeks ago to me when you said that you and Drew really don't talk that much anymore over the past couple of months.
Oh.
For much of your career.
Yeah, I mean, I talk, he doesn't reply. That's the problem. I'd love to get some answers from him, but he is very much not.
Now, Drew.
At the moment. That includes people like myself.
Being dragged out of the ring there by Sami Zayn and just firing away on Drew McIntyre. You need a yeet emote. I think you're right. I do. Yo, how you doing there, Roland? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the follow, buddy. And then Sami Zayn, oh wow! Huge moonsault takes out Drew McIntyre.
That was ridiculous from Zayn. Incredible athleticism, and that's the only way you're gonna.
You guys enjoying Monday Night Raw here tonight? You enjoying it? I feel like it is. It's been good. It's been solid.
Remember? Back at Elimination Chamber in February, the match with Roman Reigns, where he almost shocked the world and knocked off the Undisputed Champ.
Oh man, the cauldron of Montreal.
Nice. I think this match will be the match that we end up talking about throughout the night. Nice vertical suplex there by Drew McIntyre. Lays down Sami Zayn.
McIntyre just looking back at his victim.
Yeah. Solid. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't think it's anything to write home about today. Like, but it's been a solid show.
And with a bad attitude like McIntyre has right now, he may be on.
Oh.
So, heading into Crown Jewel,
Why is the ref so orange? Is he orange?
This is Drew McIntyre, the guy.
Oh yeah, a little bit, eh? The spray tan. It's been mess as Zendaya. What do you consider a good show, Zendaya? Because I feel like every time I hear you, you say it's not good or it's meh. I might be wrong.
Well, of course, you get to the very top in this industry, you achieve the childhood dream.
He's pretty tan. He's very tan. He's on the tan side of things. Big clothesline there from Sami Zayn, puts down Drew McIntyre.
Earlier this year in the main event, winning the Undisputed Tag titles with his friend Kevin Owens.
Damn!
Con, do you think the Uncle Howdy, Firefly Funhouse, and Wyatt Six returning rumors are fake, or do you think it will happen down the line?
I don't think we ever see it on TV again. Yeah. As much as I like the Firefly Funhouse and I love what Bray Wyatt did, we're never going to see any of that again. I'd be very shocked if they ran it on TV. There's too much going on with it. It's It's not very fair. Nice move, man. Sami Zayn just got launched right over the announce table as we go to commercial break. It's not very fair to take the idea of and the vision of Bray's and run with it just because it slightly existed already. I'd rather leave everything Bray related to what Bray already did. I don't want to change what his legacy is because his legacy is fantastic already. I'd love to pay homage to him in certain ways, but I don't need to see a Firefly Funhouse storyline. I don't need to see a Wyatt 6 storyline. I feel like it would do as much as they would probably try to make the story as good as they could. I would hate for something to happen and tarnish the legacy that he built. Because it's not fair. He's not here to speak on it anymore, right? He's not here to give his input on it. And I know he would probably love wrestling fans to see his vision come to life, but at the same time, we did get to see his vision come to life. We just didn't get to witness the entire thing, right? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I don't think we'll ever see it on TV again. And I know people want to see it, which is why in the back of my mind is like, well, it could happen. And it still could happen. I just wouldn't hold my breath for it. Put it that way. It's the opposite of CM Punk. If I was putting money on something, I would put money on him not showing up, or them not showing up, them do like English is tough, man. I would put money on them not doing a storyline with the Wyatt 6. You want to see it to an extent? Yeah, I'm sure, and here's the thing, if it happened, I'm sure I would enjoy it for what it is. It's just, in the back of my mind, I would be very concerned at just how it's handled. If it's being handled the way they want it, that Bray Wyatt would have wanted it to be handled, That's my thought process with it. Anyway, Shannon Ray, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for the follow. Conman, do you think we see another bra and panties match? No. Not in WWE, at least. Not in AEW. I would be very, very shocked if we saw one of those in 2023 in a major wrestling company. English isn't Khan's first language. Sad part is it is. It's extremely sad that my first language is English and I struggle this much with it. Do I want to see Will Ospreay go to WWE, TNA, or AEW? Want? I mean, look, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see him in WWE just to see what would happen. I think he would do magical stuff in AEW. I think TNA wouldn't give him the viewers or the eyes that he deserves at this point in his career. Unless they sign both CM Punk and Will Ospreay. Then all of a sudden it's like, okay, their product becomes must watch. But I don't know if I would go out of my way to watch every Will Ospreay match in TNA. I'd probably go out of my way to watch most, if not all, Will Ospreay matches in AEW. But that is also just accessibility and viewing habits, right? I watch AEW already every Wednesday.
Matchup here tonight, live from Dallas. Capacity crowd at the American Airlines Center. McIntyre right now dominating Sami Zayn, but it hasn't been easy, Wade.
No, he's had to earn every ounce of this.
Gotcha, Zendaya. Impact probably don't have enough money to outbid AEW and WWE. Would be dope to see him in Impact, though.
Not able to block that chop, however.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think there's better matchups for him in AEW. I think Will Ospreay has a story already made for him in AEW. I think the work rate favors him in AEW. I feel like there's a chance that he could be hampered, if that's a good word.
Really nice from Zayn. 280 pounds of Scottish beef launched by the Montreal native.
There's Sami's chance here in Dallas. McIntyre dropped over the top rope yet again. Sami Zayn now.
Sami now gonna go flying. Sami Zayn, here he goes! Up and over, tope con hilo. Hell yeah, man. Ospreay feels like an AEW guy. He does. He definitely does.
Zayn doing exactly what he said he would do, trying to put away a former world champion, proving he can get it done against the very best, putting his own body on the line.
And again, Zayn just a tremendous, resilient athlete, still in this fight after being abused by McIntyre at times throughout.
It's got that infectious zest for life as Zayn.
Now big punch right there by Drew McIntyre. Catches Sami Zayn across the side of the head. Another shot across the back.
Very difficult to derail, but McIntyre doing his best to do exactly.
Big punch there across the side of the jaw as well. This match be cooking. This match be cooking. Who wins the men's rumble? L.A. Knight. Yeah. Or Cody Rhodes. One of the two. Oh, nice! Sunset flip bomb off the top rope and a kick out by Drew. That got the people on their feet. Sheesh, man. That got the people going.
Too quick, reflexively turning that into a powerbomb, almost scoring the win.
And both men are down. Sami Zayn stirring. Can't believe it was just a 2 count.
And we got a "This is awesome" chant, everybody. You might as well join in on it. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Sami.
Oh, yeah.
McIntyre up and looked like he was going for the
Oh, Drew, though, with a side headlock. Sami Zayn firing away across the back. Sami now, Blue Thunder Bomb. No, reversed by Drew. The headbutt. Puts him down. And Drew now. Oh, 3, 2. Claymore. Nope. Countered with the boot. Sami Zayn. Blue Thunder Bomb time. I mark out every time, but he never pins anybody with it. Kick out by Drew. I legitimately mark out every time for the Blue Thunder Bomb. Every time. But it is rare to see an actual pinfall off of it.
Zayn hit McIntyre with a
great matchup, though, everybody. These two are delivering it. We knew that this was probably going to be match of the night, and it certainly has lived up to the billing so far. Let's catch the final little bit, though. Also, not trying to shoot at AEW, but I dare AEW to do this type of camera shot from the very top of the arena. Just they would never do it, would they? Not unless it was like an actual pay-per-view with a full arena. Oh, back elbows.
Zayn looking for the exploder suplex, not able to lift McIntyre.
And there's a suplex from Drew McIntyre.
Recovering in a
oh, another one.
Another one of abuse. Sending Zayn across the ring.
Man.
And there's the
neck breaker as well. Kip up time. The fact that Drew McIntyre, like, how tall is he? Like 6'4", 6'5", something like that. The fact that he can just kip up like this, like it's nothing.
What a daunting sight that must be if you are Sami Zayn. Everything I've thrown at this guy, he can still kip up at this point in the matchup.
Again, we said it earlier, McIntyre is a machine.
Mommy?
Wait a minute, the women's world champion,
okay.
We talked about this earlier.
What is Rhea out here for?
Everybody under the sun, we saw her talking to McIntyre last week. Seth Rollins earlier tonight.
Sami Zayn, inside cradle. No way, no way. Oh, Drew does kick out. No, Sami, wait a sec. Okay, I'm gonna guess Sami Zayn goes for the haluva kick and Drew hits the Claymore. I don't see Drew losing. Sami's, oh, mommy. Rhea causes a distraction. And there it is, the Claymore boot. Damn. Damn. Drew beats Sami. I mean, we all knew it was going to happen, but it still sucks. Still sucks, man. I hate seeing Sami Zayn lose. And he's been doing a lot of losing, man.
I guess, Wade.
Remember a couple months ago when I said I was tired of seeing Sami Zayn lose, and everybody was like, he's won so much, Connor. He's won so much. What have you been watching? And then now here's the fallout of it.
Not so interested.
L after L.
Is what Judgment Day and Rhea Ripley can do for you. Make things just a little easier.
I am wondering, is Drew McIntyre? Oh, he just blows right past Rhea. Okay. All right.
Cannons, everything, your whole energy is just fantastic. And listen, the blue is really working for you two, okay? I mean, I think there has to be big box office. Sorry, would you excuse us?
He's already trying to siphon talent.
You know, Nick, I appreciate you coming around smoothing things over, I really do. But when I asked you to stay and watch the show, it was so you'd maybe learn something, not so you'd go around chatting with all my superstars.
Your superstars. Okay. Listen, Adam, that was just a friendly conversation. Nothing sinister. And you know what? Seems like you've had a tough night.
Just a little.
I can see where this is going, so I'll make it easy for you. I'm gonna take off.
Oh, sounds like a great idea. Thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
Oh. The Nikki Taker, the Undercross.
I need a drink.
Someone get this man a drink pronto.
Big Bronson Reed. He gave Akira Tozawa an out.
Someone get this man a drink.
Coming up next, what does Tozawa learn from the Outlaw Academy? He puts it to the test against Big Bronson Reed live.
Oh, man. Well, RIP to Tozawa, because Tozawa is about to die. Tozawa's gonna die. Tozawa's gonna absolutely get wrecked. Name a wrestler for an edit. Let's go with my boy Dolph Ziggler. I love Dolph Ziggler. Wish he was still a part of WWE, but yeah, let's go with Dolph. Holy, everyone. Holy. They're still calling Bronson Reed big. Yep, they are. Because he's big. He didn't shrink overnight. He didn't get smaller. Imagine they just nicknamed him not as big as yesterday, Bronson Reed. That'd be something. Not as big as yesterday, Bronson Reed. He lost weight, Bronson Reed. When is Jade Cargill going to get into the ring? I think it's a while away. I don't think Jade Cargill's stepping foot in the ring anytime soon, dude. Maybe Royal Rumble? Maybe Royal Rumble. When do you guys think Jade Cargill is going to step into a ring? How you doing, T. Grexler? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Great to see you up in here. You'll bet $30 Tozawa beats Bronson. That would be a shock, considering Bronson Reed beat Chad Gable lately. He beat, or he had a match against Gunther. He beat Otis. I would be extremely shocked if Bronson Reed gets beat by Tozawa. But I've been wrong before. There we go. Boom. Survivor Series, because that's the closest. Do you think she's going to debut at Survivor Series? I struggle to think that she's going to debut, like, truly have a match at Survivor Series. I just don't see that happening. She might have a showing. She might have something. She might have a moment. But yeah. You wonder why Cena won't make appearances on Raw. Has he been on Raw lately? I feel like Cena... Am I blanking? Am I just making things up? Was Cena on Raw lately, guys? Like, did he appear on one of the shows? Or has it just been SmackDown? Nah, he hasn't. Okay, so I'm just making it up in my mind. Then I don't know, dude. I don't know why Cena hasn't appeared on Raw. Maybe he doesn't like Mondays. I don't know. Cool, Mr. Tornikane. That'll be fun for you. So, if Logan wins the title, do we get US Champ versus IC Champ at Survivor Series? Logan versus Gunther could go down. It could, technically. I don't know if WWE plans on doing the title versus title or champion versus champion. I think they've moved away from that within recent years, but you never know. I could see them doing like a team, if they really wanted to, a team Gunther versus a team Logan, if they wanted to do something like that, but probably not. Seth versus Roman at Survivor Series? Probably not. I think we're long gone from the days of like the champion versus champion. I think that forced WWE into a corner that they didn't like, and as a result, they were trying to move away from it. You know, it's fun in theory, but like, where do you go from there with the booking? I guess, you know what, that just makes, if you're a good booker, you're able to figure it out, right? If you're a good storyteller, you're able to write something to happen in a certain way. But it does force their hand a bit more than they were hoping for, and I imagine that's the whole reason why they moved away. Greetings from Fenland Falls. Wow, bro. I know exactly where that is. I actually have a few friends that live out there in Fenland Falls. Yeah, I've been there many, many times. So, how you doing, dude? How are you? That's wild. Champion versus champion just hurts people? No, not just champion versus champion hurting people. Champion versus champion, when done right, is a wonderful, wonderful matchup because it's a matchup of champions that you want to see who wins between the two champions. So it doesn't hurt everybody, but what it does is it forces WWE's hand to have one champion beat the other. As opposed to being able to build up both champions at the same time, you have to put one champion over the other. It's Tozawa! Maxine, no.
All I can say is, good luck. Do you have what
good luck, Tozawa. Good luck.
Don't miss the new movie in theaters.
F's in the chat for Tozawa. Yeah, I think we're going to need them, boys. F's in the chat.
Akira Tozawa wants to
F's in the chat.
What he's been learning in the Alpha Academy is, well, going to make him championship material. His first test, Bronson Reed.
Do me a favor, say Alpha Academy curriculum again.
Alpha
you did it so well.
Academy curriculum.
I've been practicing in the break.
Every single break. So, what is Tozawa trying to prove here by picking a fight with Big Bronson Reed?
Well, I'll be honest with you, Chad Gable tried to dissuade him from this. Tozawa is
this
like
isn't going to go well.
You take module 1 of something.
Oh, this is not going to go well.
Big point is Tozawa delivers a chop to Big Bronson Reed. Now looking to out quickly.
Yo,
remember,
a little bit of speed there from Tozawa.
He knocked off the Miz.
All right, who's going to win here, guys? Say their name in the chat. Who do you think's going to win?
Miz can't catch a break.
There's a big difference between those Tozawa.
Oh, it's not going to be Tozawa.
Tozawa chops we just saw and the chops we
it's
saw
not going to be Tozawa.
Oh, and that elbow.
No, buddy. Oh, no, mate. It's over.
Scratched the surface of the syllabus in the Alpha Academy. You cannot expect to defeat someone as big and as mean and as fast moving as Bronson Reed.
Poor guy. Oh, no. Absolute poor bugger. Why would you pick a fight with Bronson Reed?
There's no way a man this size should be able to move how Reed does.
No, it's absolutely ridiculous. The body control, his ability to climb up the top ropes. Oh, avalanche of humanity just crushing Akira Tozawa.
And Bronson Reed
Yeah, Bronson's going to absolutely murk this guy here. Bronson just drops him down.
Press slam to Tozawa, and then the running set top of Tozawa.
Here's a chance, though, for Tozawa. Okay.
Some advice to Tozawa.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys remember that old chant?
Well, here comes the power of Tozawa.
The power of Tozawa.
Maybe the quickness of Tozawa, though.
Ain't no way Michael Cole just said that. Here comes the power of Tozawa.
Barely get his arms around the girth.
Love it, man. Love it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Hurricanrana, though.
Sending Reed into the ropes. A bit awkward, but effective.
Tozawa's getting some momentum here. Scrappy,
okay. Tozawa.
What a shock this will be.
Tozawa top rope.
Oh, okay. All right. That's it. Work. Yep. Bye-bye, dude. Thanks for coming.
Driving Tozawa into the mat.
Oh, and a senton. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Here we go, Cole.
You tried. Thanks for coming. Good effort, Tozawa. Tsunami. Good effort, dude, but that's a big boy that you're in there with. That is a big, big boy. That's why they call him Big Bronson Reed, because he's big. You didn't get it. He's big. Tozawa tried. That was like, what, a minute and a half, maybe two?
The carcass of Tozawa being scraped off the mat.
The thick
after
boy.
Once again, another epic tsunami.
Wow.
Bronson Reed victorious.
Hey, I'm here though for Jobber Tozawa, as long as they keep putting him up against like people who would legitimately squash him. Like, I'm here for that type of comedy with Tozawa. I don't know if anybody else is. He'll probably win everybody over at some point. You know what? Tozawa is gonna beat Roman Reigns.
Tuesdays on City TV.
That's what's gonna happen, everybody. Tozawa is gonna beat Roman Reigns. Tozawa is gonna be the man to dethrone the tribal chief. All right, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Tozawa Mania. Tozawa Mania. It's gonna be a thing, all right, everybody? Tozawa Mania. Can we get like a Tozawa section? Can we get a, oh, what else? What else could we get? We need like the signs. We need beach balls for Tozawa. That's what we need. All right. Hashtag Tozawa. Let's upload this video. Get that uploaded. Beautiful. You're sure jobbers get paid handsomely? Oh, they yeah, I don't think they make nothing. They definitely have they have a decent pay. I'd take it. I'm sure everybody here would take it. TikTok views are decent tonight as well, everybody. That's what we like to see. Chuck Norris checks under his bed for Tozawa. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He does. Chuck Norris fears Tozawa. Who's winning the Rumble? Let's get the chat's opinion. I personally believe it's going to be either LA Knight or it's going to be Cody Rhodes. Who do you guys think is going to win the Royal Rumble? Let's hear your takes. You're excited? You're going to Raw in 2 weeks. Hey, let's go, man. Let's go. LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Tozawa. How did I know? How did I know? How do you guys spell Goliath? Is it Goliath? Is that how you spell it? I'm doing, my title's going to be David versus Goliath for Tozawa versus Bronson. Goliath. Oh, I did spell it right. David versus Goliath. Boom. My hashtags disappeared. No. Why my hashtags be disappearing? Every time I have to re-input the hashtags, it just takes so long. What's your guys' ratings here for Monday Night Raw? We got about 25 minutes left. What's your ratings for the show tonight?
Pretty nice. We're bonding over this, even though we had that match.
Oh, he's back.
So you happy, buddy? You should have listened to Coach, but don't worry. I got confidence in you. You got potential. I'll turn you in to a great tag team wrestler, okay?
Speaking of tag team wrestlers, look at this tag team division.
Hey!
Next week, we tag versus Imperium. Wow. For the first time in over 3 years, we're back. Oh my! We're back, baby.
Let's go. DIY, baby.
For letting us know.
Yes.
Wow. Well, you know, tag team locker room. We all talk like this.
Yeah. We do.
Wow. Hey, you know what? Even though you lost, you're still a champion to us. You know what?
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. It's upside down.
There you go.
Tozawa's a champion?
Don't neglect your training.
Tozawa!
Oh!
That's nasty!
Oh, it's so nasty. Whoa! Love it, man.
Yeah, congratulations,
Oh, man.
Drew. Your first win as the newest member of the Judgment Day.
Here we go again, mate. You're so paranoid. You see when Rhea came out there, almost cost me the match. Maybe Sami got himself into this mess, doesn't have KO to back him up anymore. Aside that, Mr. Paranoid Pot calling the kettle black, I saw you talking to Rhea earlier tonight, and I didn't hear you say no to her little offer.
Drew, you know how I feel about the Judgment Day. I don't need them. Not now, not ever. And I especially don't need them to beat you at Crown Jewel.
I don't need them either. No Judgment Day?
No Judgment Day. May the best man win. He will.
That was intense.
Rollins, McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship a week from Saturday at Crown Jewel. But before
Who do you guys think's
going
gonna
to
win?
Final Raw
Drew or
Crown
Rollins?
Jewel, Greenville, South Carolina.
My
next week.
opinion,
Seth Rollins is
Drew's going to turn heel after he loses to Seth Rollins. Rollins beats him at Crown Jewel. Drew McIntyre turns heel. That's my opinion.
Seth freaking Rollins. These two go one-on-one next week on Raw.
Xia Li wants to make her own opportunity. She jumped Candice LeRae earlier tonight. Next week they have a match. Xia Li, Candice LeRae on Raw.
Nice. Next week, Xia Li, Candice LeRae going down.
Team up for the first time in more than 3 years to take on Imperio. Next week, right here on Raw.
Dirty Dominik Mysterio was in the thick of it with Logan Paul and Ricochet earlier tonight.
DIY versus next week. Hell yeah. Who's winning the Women's Rumble? That's a good question. I'm going to say Liv Morgan. I think Liv returns to win it. Yeet. 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 Yahoo!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds.
It's just him, Moose. Jey Uso.
And on cue, Jey Uso in our main event tonight.
All right, are you guys ready? You see the chat already with the double hands. Get ready, because Jay's going to do it for all of us. Get ready.
It was 1 week ago that the Judgment
He's so over.
Thanks to a low blow from Damian Priest to Cody Rhodes and the appearance of Jey Uso's brother Jimmy, the Judgment Day knocked off Jey and Cody for the tag team.
Ready? Here we go, chat. What a sight.
They're pumping here tonight in Dallas.
What a sight, man. Oh, I love it. That's so dope. So dope. And it's now time, almost time for our main event. We got a commercial break up first. But I just can't get over how over he is.
One-on-one here on Monday Night Raw.
Oh my God, he's so over. He's so over, man. They really, really have built him up in such a good way. What happened in between? Nothing. Oh, that's nasty, Tozawa. That's nasty. All right. Do you think Jimmy and Jey will wrestle for WrestleMania 40? Potential feud? Yeah, potentially. I think that's where they're building to. I think that's the long-term goal, everyone. I think we're trying to get to Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso at WrestleMania. And I think they're slightly struggling with how to stretch the story out that long. It's the whole reason why Jey Uso left Friday Night SmackDown is because just they're trying to stretch the story out. And it's working. I think they're finding a way to keep the feud hot. I think it's working. I think they've got interesting enough characters on each side. And the longer that we wait before this match happens, the bigger the payoff will be. It's just, we got to keep their characters as hot as they are right now. Both Jey and Jimmy are right at the top of the card at the moment. And so that's a good thing. And so I think that's going to be night one main event of WrestleMania. I'm just guessing. And night two is probably going to be Cody versus Roman. Have Jey and Jimmy on opposite teams at Survivor Series, face-to-face in the Rumble, etc. Pretty easy to get to Mania now. Yeah, but there's TV in between, right? That's what I'm saying. They're really trying to keep the feud hot. And yeah, you can have the teases happen at pay-per-views, and that's all fine and dandy. But there's lots of TV in between now and WrestleMania. And just figuring out a way to keep the feud as hot as it is without oversaturating it, without making it too confusing, could be a bit of an issue. I think once we get past Royal Rumble, they'll be in full WrestleMania mode and they should be fine. I think the temptation has to be held off not to have the match at the Royal Rumble. If that's the biggest thing they have to avoid right now. The other thing is that anytime you do a long-term story, you have to worry about injuries. And you hope there's no injuries with the Usos along the way. You hope there's nothing like that. Because there could be. You never know. There could be an injury, but fingers crossed that, everything goes well. Let's go. Boom. That's nasty. All right, and next video that I gotta upload. Seth and Drew. Have Rikishi as the special guest referee in the match between Jey and Jimmy. Yep, I'm down for that. I think a lot of people are as well. Would you guys be down to see a special guest referee being Rikishi in the match between Jimmy and Jey at WrestleMania? Does that sound great? That to me sounds excellent. Who do I think will dethrone Seth? Honestly, Drew, but I don't think it happens at Crown Jewel.
Tim Hortons Heritage Classic, October 29th. Watch it on Sportsnet or stream it on Sportsnet Plus.
Fiber powered, fiber reliable with local staff that gets you. Cogeco, your local connection.
I thought we were going to get a cool cutaway there, but we didn't.
Jey Uso set for our main event on Monday Night Raw.
And here's Damian. Senor, money in the bank.
Judgment Day. He is one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Senor
All right. When do you guys think Damian's going to cash in? I've said it for a long time now. I think he's going to cash in probably in 2024. And I could see him failing as well. I could see him failing. Do you think Damian Priest will be successful when he cashes in Money in the Bank, guys? Yes or no?
Lose confidence quite as much as Damian Priest, but after that attack on Cody Rhodes' ankle earlier tonight, he must feel like he's already got his matchup at Crown Jewel 1.
Hey, do you think Priest is warming up a little bit to JD McDonough, who continues to...
Yes, some people say yes, some people say no, not a chance. Nah.
Damian Priest was blowing up at JD McDonough. You will never be a part of the Judgment Day, but you know what? Earlier tonight,
okay.
JD McDonough got himself perhaps 1 foot out of the doghouse with that attack on Cody Rhodes, proving how vital he could be to the Judgment Day.
Con, what if Cody said the match against Priest is for the briefcase? So say Cody wins and then cashes in on the main event of Mania against Roman. They could. I doubt it, but they could. That's not a terrible idea. Like, that's actually not a bad idea.
Who knows?
We've seen it before, right? So it's got history. It's got precedence.
Roman Reigns also defends the undisputed championship at Crown Jewel.
All right, there we go, guys. Get your votes in. Who do you think's going to win?
For Mr. Money in the Bank.
Damian Priest cashes in on EO. Oh, okay. All right.
Earlier tonight, knocked off Sami Zayn as he prepared for Seth Rollins. And now in this matchup, Damian Priest prepares for
Thank
Cody
you, Retro.
Rhodes.
You're a gem tonight, my man. You're an absolute gem.
Jey Uso is starting to regret not joining the Judgment Day, realizing...
But I hope everybody's enjoying the show so far. Kind little reminder, if you haven't done so, make sure you drop your follow. Make sure you drop your sub. All that great stuff. If you're watching on Twitch, amazing. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. If you're watching on TikTok, thank you for joining us. Welcome, everybody. Doesn't matter where you're watching, I appreciate you.
With nobody helping him out, lost the tag championship in about a week. That's the difference backup makes it.
And remember, we're now officially a part of Straight Shoot, a wrestling podcast. If you guys want to check out that channel, type !podcast in the YouTube live chat. Twitch will get that set up for you guys as well in the future. But here on YouTube, if you guys want it, type !podcast in the chat, and that'll link you to our podcast channel. Nice drop kick right there from Jey Uso, laying down the big emo taker. And now up and over the top rope, lands on his feet. Jey Uso gonna fly. That's some main event shit right there. Hell yeah. How many of you guys have seen the Jey Uso goes to high school? How many of you guys have seen that? Yeah, you guys have seen it. It's kind of funny, hey? It's kind of funny. Should I pull up one? Should I pull up one just for a second here? I think so. I think we got to pull up one. Jey Uso High School.
It's just me, okay. Day one, it's just me, Day one, it's just adrenaline in something, Cody Rhodes. It's just me. Hey man. Hey man. Hey man. Hey man. Hey man.
It's just me, Ooze.
It's just me, Ooze.
Y'all like that remix, though? Y'all like that remix on me, dog? I was like, man, it's just me, Ooze. It's just that. Come on, man. All right, yeah. Appreciate it, though, man. But, man, yeah. Feel me? You feel me?
Do you feel him, sir?
Cody.
Yes, sir. I don't know. Ask Jay. Jay, where we at in the story? I'm the question. We veered away from it. What was the question?
We veered away from it.
Hey. First and foremost, importantly, could we please welcome back Miss Rhea Ripley? Hey, we missed you. We all miss you.
You keep mommy's name out of your mouth. Oh my God!
Yeet. Let's go, Dad. We gotta go, man. I'm riding with Cody Rhodes. Yeah. Yeet.
How great is that, eh? How great is that? I love it. I absolutely love it. It is yeah, check, like, there's more of them too, guys, if you want to check them out. Love the content, man. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. Yeah, so go check that out, guys, if you would like to watch some more funny stuff of Jey Uso in high school. Yeah, it's funny. It's good stuff, man. But we are in the final 11 minutes of Raw tonight. There's some talking points, right? Where can we find this? On TikTok. If you just type in Jey Uso High School, it'll all pop up. Yeet.
Program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes.
Roman showed up to high school. Yeah, he shows up to high school pretty much as often as he shows up to WWE. Yeet.
Tomorrow night.
You guys pumped up for Halloween Havoc tomorrow, folks? Give me a hell yeah if you are.
The Havoc. And there's no denying the man, Becky Lynch.
I want to elevate this title to heights it has never seen before.
Halloween Havoc, a live 2-week USA Network special, starts tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
Becky Lynch successfully retaining the NXT Women's Championship earlier tonight here on Monday Night Raw. Capacity crowd, American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. This is our main event.
All right, let's get back to the rest of the show, everybody. Final 10 minutes. Who's going to win, everybody? Say the name in the chat.
Has just been brutalizing main event Jey Uso for the past 5 minutes or so, really taking its toll on the former tag champ.
You know, you mentioned something.
Cody says, I remember watching Halloween Havoc back in the old WCW days. WCW.
Yeah, you know what? When you've got gold around your waist, when you've got judgment.
Nice Falcon Arrow there by Damian. Hooks the leg, deep cover, kick out by Jey.
Not only that, you send your money in the bank. You've got a lot of things to be confident about. And when you can pull out moves like this.
Watch the broken arrow.
Jimmy will win. He'll show up again. You think Jimmy? Jey by DQ. Okay. Cody Rhodes was injured during the night. They smacked his ankle. I have been really impressed with Damian, though. Who here remembers a few years ago when I was just absolutely marking out for Damian Priest? Who here remembers that run right there? Where I said this dude would be a future world champion. I said this dude would be a future main eventer. And everybody laughed at me. Each and every one of you laughed at me. And now look at what's going on here with Damian. Sure, he might not be a world champion, but he is Mr. Money in the Bank. He's a tag champ. He's involved in all the main event stuff. He has been great since entering the main event scene. Or the Raw main event scene, if you will.
Yeah, this is what has made Jey Uso so good over the years. This second win.
I was glazing Priest. I was, man.
One of the most well-conditioned athletes in all of WWE.
You also said Damian should have won Money in the Bank years ago. I did. Although that, looking back on it, it wasn't the time for him.
Long limbs get caught in the ropes very easy.
Jey now launching himself.
Yeet. Big crossbody there by Jey. 1, 2, kick out. Jey been doing them rock punches lately. I know, right? I know. He's just throwing those bombs.
Right off Jey Uso, back on top in a big way.
And that's the problem, as you mentioned before, you can't write off Jey Uso. So many opponents believe they're in control. They relax a little bit. It allows Jey back into the match.
I mean, the guy just doesn't have an off day.
Runs in the family. Yes, it most certainly does. Now Jey Uso lifting up Damian. Damian slides down the back, and Damian shoves Jey Uso off the ropes. Big punch to the side of the head. Jey Uso bounces back into a clothesline as well. Shit, he's done. 1, 2. Late kick out by Jey.
Uso completely rocked with that combo. Starting to get a little frustrated.
Okay, so a few of you didn't laugh at my Damian Priest stuff. Most of you did.
Sound of those shots.
I would hate it, but I would also love The Rock winning Money in the Bank. Yo, knowing he has it and knowing when and not knowing when he'll show up. I mean, that's kind of a cool idea, but like, no. South of Heaven time.
He's got Uso where he wants him. Gonna hoist him up the air, but Uso though with a couple of well-placed elbows.
Jey Uso though with a couple elbows there with a counter. Now a kick to the midsection. Oh. Boom! Big punch to the side of the head, ripping his own shirt off in the process. Now Jey Uso's got him down. Big Samoan drop. Hooks the outside leg. Only a count of 2 though. Kick out by Damian.
Both men giving it all they've got, barely able to stand. This is Jey
Good
Uso.
shit, guys. Good shit. What's been your favorite part of the night? Well, obviously talk top 5 moments and all that stuff at the end here, but I'm curious what you enjoyed from tonight. What's been your favorite moment? All that stuff. Let me know in the chat. I feel like the 10 to 11 o'clock part here, this last hour, has kind of slowed down.
Guess what's coming next.
Jey Uso with a suicide dive. Damian Priest caught him though. Damian caught him. Flatliner on the announce table.
Power of Damian Priest catching.
Still with the tag team match. This match, Drew versus Sami for sure. Okay. Now back into the ring. Damian Priest with 5 minutes left of Monday Night Raw. Closing maybe in on the victory. Jey Uso goes for a super kick, clocked and clapped across the side of the head. High head kick knocks him right back down. Insaguri, though, puts him back. Big punch, nobody home. Oh my God, the flatliner drops him again. Deep cover, 2, kick out by Jey.
2 heavyweight boxers slinging all they've got in the 12th round.
Again, Priest looking to build
good main
some
event match here tonight, everybody.
Jewel, the battle with Cody.
Very good main event match in the final little bit.
Starting to slip on the face.
Hell of a main event here between Jey Uso and Damian Priest. It's been a decent show, eh, guys? Been a pretty decent show. But now we're in the final act of Raw. What's gonna happen?
This is what put Cody out last week.
Yeah, through the announce table, a razor's edge, and Priest has got Jey Uso in position. Jey
Nice.
able to
Sliding
slip
down the
out
back
of
was Jey Uso. Off the a spear! Well, that'll set it up. The emo taker is in trouble. Jey Uso with the splash. That's it. Wait, what the fuck? Ref. Bro, just do your job. Just count to 3. I'm getting mad over a WWE referee. I can't believe it. Suicide dive to Balor. But like, ref, like you took your eyes off like what was going on for a dude who was just booking it down to the ring. Like, maybe, you know, just try to count to 3 and this match would have been over and you wouldn't have any issues. Oh, for frick's sakes, man. Right in the little J's. Oh, no.
South of Heaven. And Priest steals one.
Here is your winner, Senor Money in the Bank, Damian!
And Balor's not done yet.
All right.
Balor with his just intense personal hatred of Jey Uso.
The strength in numbers in this game. Doesn't Jey Uso
I'm feeling the same way. I'm like those people walking out of the arena right now. I'm feeling the same way 2 weeks in a row. Just,
Judgment Day, laying waste to Jey Uso. The dominance continues here on Monday night.
Judgment Day wrong.
yeah, I mean,
And I do not
it's for
believe
heat.
Judgment Day is done yet. Balor with a steel chair in hand.
What on earth are they cooking up here?
Well, they're gonna make
Who's
sure
gonna save
Jey Uso
him?
never competes again.
Anybody? Yo, there we go, Cody with a bummed ankle.
But speak of a devil.
All right, he's got it taped up. Oh no, he's gonna hobble down to the ring, going for a fight. Balor Balor, come on, man. Just kick his ankle. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, man. Like, guys, are you idiots? Just go for the ankle. Don't go for the head. Oh, 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 maybe Cody's going to go for the ankle. Yeah. Oh, to the midsection. Maybe not. You idiot. Go for the ankle.
Eye for an eye, Priest. And now it's Cody Rhodes hammering away on Damian Priest.
The limps.
No.
Come on, dude.
Eye for an eye.
Oh, man. Cody's going for it. Oh, for freak's sakes, man. Really? Really? You're going to have Cody hobble around and he couldn't do the same to Damian? Damn, well, freaking Undertaker's here, apparently. Thanks, Twitch. Yo! Can you imagine? Undertaker just shows up right at the very end. Holy. Well, what'd you guys think of Raw there? Huh? What'd you think of Raw as a whole? Cody Rhodes comes out at the very end, hobbling down, just doing his little dance, his little walk down to the ring. Anyways, Raw was all right. Wasn't the worst thing in the world. Wasn't the best thing I ever saw. Probably somewhere in the middle. Above average, potentially. Just above average. Regardless, though, guys, it was a lot of fun watching Raw with each and every one of you. Tell me what your favorite moment of the night was. All that great stuff. Interesting end with Cody and Damian Priest. That's now set for Crown Jewel. Cody versus Damian. You don't think it could be for the Money in the Bank contract, could it? Doubt it, but we'll find out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you leave a like and make sure you're following here on TikTok. All right, everybody, and that is the end of Monday Night Raw. The show was all right. Like I said, just above average, I would say. There was some good wrestling on the show. Yeah, there was some good wrestling on the show. Let's hear your ratings, though, everybody. Ratings. But I had fun with each and every one of you tonight. That was enjoyable. Yes, sir. That was enjoyable. We got 7 out of 10, 7.5, 10 out of 10, 7.75, 7, 7.57, 7.5, 7.5, 7, 6. So yeah, I would usually consider WWE's average to be around a 7. That's usually how I base my ratings. Their average is a 7. I don't give an average as a 5. Like that's not right. WWE usually falls around a 7 for me. And tonight, this was just a little bit above average. I think it deserves more than a 7, but I don't think it reaches the 7.5 or even the 8 range. So I'm going to give it a 7.25 out of 10 here tonight. I thought the show was all right. There was some interesting moments for sure. There was some good comedy across the card with Tozawa. There was some interesting tidbits between like Dominik and Logan Paul. There was all the backstage stuff, but it definitely felt talk heavy today. Anyways, I am curious, guys, what would you consider the top moments of the night? Oh, that's a voice crack. What do you guys think was the top moments of the night? Damian and Cody. The attack on Cody, right? Damian attacks Cody. That's probably a big one. I would say Logan Paul and Dominik Mysterio together. Logan and Dom. Yeah, I would say the GM issues throughout the night. Tozawa. Yeah, Tozawa. That's pretty spot on right there. Top moment, Tozawa. What else? Drew versus Sami, and Drew beating Sami with a sneaky win. Okay, so Drew, Sami. Drew versus Sami. And then I would also have Seth and Rhea. And then I would also have Seth and Drew. Okay, All the women in the ring as well. Yeah, all women in the ring was pretty good. The contract signing, the 5-way contract signing. All right, that's going to be what I'm going to say. So tonight, I'd say top moments of the night were Damian attacking Cody, Logan Paul and Dominik Mysterio sharing a ring, having a promo together, the GM issues between Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, Tozawa getting his championship and all the comedy stuff that went on with Tozawa tonight, Drew versus Sami, that match was match of the night, Seth and Rhea with their backstage segment, along with Seth and Drew with their backstage segment, and then the 5-way contract signing was a lot of fun with the brawl that followed afterwards. So tonight, once again, I'm going to give this a 7.25 out of 10. One more time, that is a 7.25 out of 10. But that's it for me, everybody. Thank you so very much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. Love, thank you for the support over there on TikTok. Appreciate you. But if you guys haven't done so, make sure you drop a follow wherever you're watching. If you're on YouTube, drop a subscription. If you guys want to check out all of my other content, you can, whether it be Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Kick, or Twitch. It's all available right there. So guys, check out the extra content that we have. And that is going to do it. Is there anybody live? It looks like. Let's go over to our buddy, our pal, our fellow co-host. Let's go over and let's raid Mr. Teshk. All right, everybody, let's go drop a raid over on Steve's live stream. It would be very much appreciated if you guys could join me over there. So we're going to drop that raid. We've got a little bit of time here before all the Twitch viewers see it as well. Hopefully he's not getting off the stream yet.
No, I don't have the TV service. No.
Yeah, hopefully he's not getting off the stream yet. Let's drop a raid over there.
What are you going to do after that?
Stop him. Come on.
A lot of decisions
stop
right now
him
that
to
need
make
to be
my
made
night
by
better.
Kevin O'Connell.
We're going to drop that raid, everybody. Seriously, thank you so very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave that like. And let's go over there, everybody. Say, let's say straight shoot raid. Okay, everybody? Straight shoot raid. Let's do it, my friends. See you very, very, very soon. All right, good night, everybody. Straight shoot raid. Let's do it. Straight shoot raid.